we had some party conversation. Before we left, we decided to leave Sasha at home because she wasn't feeling well, but we left instructions with where we were going because she could catch up with us. We traveled together with the pack horses and the cart that we had. We had some inter-party conversation. We came across an owlbear pup that was almost killed by a bunch of wolves, and we stepped in and killed the wolves and took the owlbear, which is now named Hooter. A couple days later, we encountered a man that was dying on the road. We saved his life, and then he was immediately racist towards us. So we're like, all right. We took him home to get his stuff so he could go back to Shirebrook because he didn't know that Shirebrook had been liberated. And as a thanks for saving his life, he gave the party a shield, which Bernadette recognized her father's mark on the shield. Barnabas has the shield. We continue traveling. We made it to the mines. We found we found some death hounds, got into combat, and then we ended up in a fight with a giant zombie.
Zombie.
And we got attacked, and we got messed up badly.
How is everyone doing health-wise?
Bad.
Half HP on the dot.
Good.
Oh,
Bernadette,
are you
hurting?
Actually, my HP is better than I thought it was, but I am completely out of spells. Well,
Okay.
Actually, let me look. I have 2 level 1s, 2 level 2s, and that's it. So I'll be running cantrips for a bit.
Quill, how you doing?
I'm good.
Barnabas,
Half HP on the dot.
how many spells you got left?
I used all of my second level ones, so I only have 4 first levels.
Barnabas, roll a d20. If you roll a 10 or higher, everyone levels up.
Oh, shit.
That's random.
Because he
Really?
said
Wait,
that,
wait.
you know...
We could level up right now?
Well, let's see if Barnabas rolls a 10 or higher.
Oh, shit.
And I
Level up
use inspiration.
No.
Damn it. Alright, well, here we go. I'm not expecting much. 13.
Hey.
Everyone can level up if they so wish to.
Yes.
From defeating the giant, and because I might have made encounters too difficult this advance for this
Just a
one.
little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh,
And I just want to make sure I don't hurt you guys.
I am grateful for the fact that you did not use the undead resilience thing with the Yetin. I appreciate
I did.
that.
I failed on that or something. I
Well,
think I did roll.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay.
There was
you
part of the
used
roll.
to
I think
play
I
with the
rolled
other players just so high level?
well. My other game just got to level 11.
Yeah, you're probably used to them.
Yeah, we're also
Little
missing
bit.
our major damage dealer. We missed you, Sasha.
Yes, Sasha.
All right.
Sasha, do you know how to level up?
I'm doing it now, but now, like, the thing is, I was really excited about leveling up until I remembered I had to pick
Aw.
Oh boy.
things. So no.
I don't want to run out of time, but Bernadette, you did an amazing recap. And you guys are standing outside of a door here in dwarven excavation. The giant Etten zombie is here, overcast, and written on the door is a name. The name, it's written in Elvish. Who speaks Elvish?
Sasha.
Waverly does. Waverly, I think you're still the gnome, right? Or what are you shapeshifted as? Are you just shapeshifted as Waverly right now?
That is correct.
I just wanted to make sure if he was talking. Cool.
Okay, I got my thing.
Written on the door, Waverly, is somewhat of a riddle. You ascend up the stairs, and you come to a double stone door, ornately carved with intricate designs and symbols. Etched above the door in bold letters is the name Perific, and you are unsure of its meaning. The door itself is massive, towering above you and stretched high into the ceiling, although it is designed to keep something important or dangerous locked away. As you approach the door, Waverly, you see a strangely written riddle inscribed in Elvish script. The words seem to glow faintly in the dim light, and their meaning shrouded in mystery. I will pull up the riddle here. In the land of magic and myth lived a serpent of the Mouthless One, undead and ancient, a lich, whose power was second to none. The king sought to end his reign, to sever the hand and soul, and to keep him forever in pain, his essence trapped in a black hole. But the lich, wise beyond measure, knew the king's plan all too well, and with his power of dark pleasure turned his fate into a spell. For when his hand was torn apart, his essence was not so easily caught, and when he reforms with a start, Perific, his servant, will be brought. So beware to all who seek to destroy the lich's power is not easily undone, for his magic is a force to employ, and his reign will continue on. What do you do?
I read that out loud for the group.
No, you don't. You have to repeat it in your voice.
I was just gonna say.
I
Can I get that in writing?
just typed it out in our chat, buddy.
Perfect.
I'm just fucking with you. You don't.
I was wondering the same thing.
Simon says.
So this is a tomb. Perhaps. We are quite injured. Perhaps we should take a pause before continuing.
Your spell slots refresh after a level up.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
Just the spell slots, right? Not the health.
Yes, but you're not your health. Make it a little challenging.
How far have you guys traveled where Sasha just is like, hey, I'm here?
Like a
Sasha,
day.
you've already moved up the door. Like Sasha's already here.
Oh,
So
we're all
guys.
catching our breath, and she just walks up like, "Hey."
Yeah, this is me walking in. I'm just like, what I miss? You guys look like you were having a lot of fun here. What happened?
Sasha, your timing is impeccable. The
What's this
fight
dead
just
thing?
ended.
Yeah, what's this dead thing on the ground?
That Bernadette's looking over. It is a giant zombie Etten. It has two heads. A lot of its flesh is like falling off.
Because is Bernadette collecting the flesh?
I don't know. She touched it and ran away.
Oh God.
What do you guys do?
Sorry, I'm looking at my infusions right now.
Bernadette, were you collecting all that flesh that's falling off of this zombie giant monster thingy?
No, I've collected quite enough flesh from Waverly. Thank you, though.
Sasha looks over at Waverly just to see who they are today.
I'm waiting.
Waverly was quite brave in your absence.
I run up. Waverly. Wait, are you Waverly right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Concentrating.
Oh, well, I'm fucking up your concentration. I'm sorry.
What? What took you so long?
You said what took me so long?
Yeah, what took you so long?
Took a nap.
Of course.
I ate one of Barnabas's sandwiches he had lying around. Really put me to sleep.
I believe they called it pizza.
Heard that. It's delicious.
She ate the forbidden za.
Hope you don't. I'm like kind of like just yell over like, hope you don't mind. I ate some of your leftovers in your cold box.
You call over the Barnabas, and he's huddled in the corner right now. Bleeder's
Oh,
just
no.
consoling him.
You all right?
He's out of it.
You guys gotta tell me what the heck happened here. You guys look a little distraught.
The fight was difficult. Oh. Does anyone require further healing?
No, I'm good.
Waverly?
Waverly's inspecting the door handle currently. Can I roll an investigation?
Yes.
7.
As you kind of reach out to the door handle, the door mysteriously opens for you, revealing a hallway with some festoons.
I'm feeling fine, Bernadette.
Barnabas?
He's just kind of got his heads in his. He's putting his head in his knees right now.
I'll just kneel down in front of him.
He'll peek his eyes over his arms. We're almost done.
Do you want to go home?
Yes. But
Sasha just
I
like
don't
grabs.
think we can.
Sorry.
Not yet. Barnabas is going to get up off his ass, prop himself up. Yeah, for 6 hit points. And just gonna he returns to his normal smiling demeanor, but there's very obviously something missing right now.
You're still down hit points, right?
Yeah.
Bernadette will put a hand on your arm. We can leave whenever you want to. And I'll
I
cast
wouldn't
a
blame you.
Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
I wouldn't blame you if you left. This place reeks of undeath.
12.
Thank you. Let's finish what we started.
I suspect that the men we are pursuing might have left this giant here.
Well, if so, I suppose we have a few words for him.
That's a good question. He could impossibly be inside.
Or he went in and sealed the doors behind him. He was in quite a rush when he left.
Yeah, but nobody would be so stupid as to lock himself in between that and that door.
Well, I think that was his. It was his doll.
You mean to tell me that the necromancer sent that after us?
Maybe perhaps more of just it was just stationed here. Dolls are not known for their intelligence.
That is true, but I could have spoken to it.
Why didn't you?
Well, I was...
Oof.
None of that was audible.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're popping.
Yeah,
Your voice
well,
got a little too high.
Yeah, it's good in character. That's what
Yeah.
she does.
And Bernadette's reaction is the same one way or another. Well, perhaps then you should lead the way and talk to any others that we find.
mean, Barnabas, are you gonna like come along? I mean, if it bothers you, you could like keep give us a safe passage to walk back if you know, we get ambushed.
Let's keep going. Let's go.
I'm gonna stealth.
Why
You
can't
want
I
to
move?
go ahead of? You want to go ahead of Waverly? You opened the door, but did you want to go ahead of Barnabas?
I'm gonna be behind Barnabas about 5 feet. But I'm gonna stealth.
Okay.
I'm
Barnabas-
gonna be right by Waverly because I haven't seen him in a day, and I'm like, dude, you're right.
Yeah, I'm fine. I rolled a 10 on my stealth check. Not too great, but getting the bad rolls out early.
Quill scoots along the wall, trying to get in front of Barnabas.
Bernadette just writes in her journal real quick before we make it to the next room. Puts it away.
Don't worry.
Quill and Barnabas, as you guys are walking through, you step into the eerie haunted crypt, and a musty scent of death and decay fills your nostrils. From the dim light of your lantern, casts ominous shadows on the stone walls, making
Smells-
this crypt sound even more sinister. You notice ahead, Quill, with your dark vision, to reveal kind of the next room up here.
Okay. Oh,
Sorry. You disappear.
Universe and reality.
Oh.
yes, I can see until here. Okay.
What was that sound?
And that was one of our guys using channel points to try to screw you with the random encounter. Man, let this story just happen, my friend. Don't be so impatient, Wen.
Good.
We will see what happens. You glance around but see no one, but you can't shake the feeling, Quill, that you're not alone.
Place smells like the catacombs.
Waverly's gonna fish an unlit torch out of his bag, and as we walk by these lit torches on the wall, we just lift it up and light it.
Well, I'm glad that we're out of the sun.
Barnabas is going to pull out a tube from his shirt, crack it, shake it, and it's now a glow stick.
What is
Yeah.
that?
She like points at it as you walk by.
It's a glow stick.
What?
I'm gonna hand the torch to Sasha.
How does that
Here,
work?
hold this.
We'll just say magic for now.
Okay.
She definitely noticed there's something different about Barnabas.
I'm
Yes, she
gonna-
continues.
Before we go into this room, I'm gonna toss a glow stick into the center of it. Like right here.
Okay. You notice one of the 4 pillars supporting the ceiling is broken, Quill. Right here.
Huh. Okay, my
And
eyes drawn upwards.
Yeah, and you hear the sound of dripping water.
But no movement or anything besides like the flicker of lights, the torches.
Make a perception roll.
Okay. Based on hearing.
Can I
Wait, is
assist with that
that-
perception roll?
Yes.
Did I roll
It's-
or?
I think we do individual rolls right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because it is what it is.
21.
Oh, I guess I didn't roll. Huh. That's weird. Try again. 7.
Is your color of the torch blue or purple, Barnabas?
It's
I'm
green.
sorry, red. Okay, so I only got red.
I have, you know what? Red. Let's go blue. Blue's fine. Blue's close enough.
All right.
Call it Barnabas's glow stick.
Oh, Diver's back.
Diver.
Hey!
So
Everybody's
who is-
favorite person.
I know we're gonna
Well-
live today.
Quill, Sasha, who is Diver? He's got to be a buddy of yours.
He's
You
one of
don't
yours, right?
He is
Where's
now? I think he's
where's
one of your viewers.
Diver, I think on my birthday, Diver followed me the same time as you.
Oh, he must have just found us. Well, welcome back, Diver.
If I'm
you throw
wrong,
the-
Diver, I'm very sorry. You're my best friend.
You throw the glow stick
At the very
into
least,
the
you're our best friends.
Okay.
My best friend, definitely.
Quill climbs up on the pillar and calls back. Just save him.
You stare into the middle of the room, Barnabas, and one of the axes begins to rise off the wall on its own. And you watch in horror as it slowly detaches from the wall and floats menacingly towards Quill.
We'll run.
Quill
She's just
rolls-
seated.
Quill rolls a dexterity saving throw.
Could I give her advantage by shouting a warning?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look out!
Okay. Well, she's seated on the pillar, so I would assume she's not even like ready for
Miss
anything.
Quill, duck!
A 20 is a 20. She's like, huh?
Oh no.
Oh my goodness!
The music.
I know, I messed it up.
Oh no.
Why are we hearing final boss music against
I know.
an animated X?
Because
It's
I
all-
accidentally
It
said
is
these,
the
Dave,
big
the
bad
final
evil
boss.
guy.
they have these
That's
things
all
called
right.
like widgets.
This
Right
is
now,
the big bad
Quill,
evil guy.
you get 2d6 temp HP.
Oh dear.
And the next player roll has advantage. Quill, roll with your dexterity. Will count as the next roll. Quill, you pass it as the axe flies across and misses you. Before you can react, the axe is hurled with incredible force, and you quickly duck out of the way to avoid being struck, and the axe lodges itself deep in the wall behind you with a loud thud. And you turn to face the axe. Its heart, as you turn to face the axe, Quill, your heart is pounding, seeing that it's embedded in the stone with such force that seems impossible. And we roll initiative. So
I already
this is
gave
the
my
axe.
reaction, so that's fine.
We're going to say Quill rolls his initiative with advantage. That's the roll that he did. And I get my next roll disadvantage, as I will not reveal the creature quite yet.
Okay.
Hey, my roll went fast.
That's 23.
11.
6.
23 for Quill.
17.
17 for Bernadette. Barnabas.
6.
Waverly.
12.
And missing Sasha. Sasha.
11. That's with a fucking +2.
All right. I think I got the initiative count right. Let me pull
What
it
in
up.
sense names was that?
What do you do, Quill?
Well, just peering around because there seems to be nothing that's actually attacking. It's just an animated axe. So I guess dodge action? That's it.
Oh, shit. What are we attacking?
Actually, just gonna jump down, but also move up a little bit. But yes, dodge action here.
As you
Getting
move up
closer
a
to
little
the
bit.
pillar.
Yeah. As you move up a little bit, you hear something. Go back. What do you do, Quill?
I didn't hear anything.
Did it not work?
No.
Nope.
It didn't work.
Nope.
Nah.
Try it again.
Okay, here, let me try it again. I think it worked for chat, but I didn't have my mic connected. So let's try it again.
Oh.
There we go. One sec. Go back.
Nope.
What? Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
I didn't
Well,
hear
still dodge action next.
Just mimic the sound, DM. Just make the sound
Did
of
it
your mouth.
it didn't work?
it. No.
No.
I'll try
I
one
heard go
last
back.
time. Yeah, you heard it, Quill. I think it was just too quiet. I'll say it a little louder. Like, go back.
Nope.
It should sound like you whispering.
Okay. Sorry. I'm
come
trying to
on.
mess with my
Disembodied
Come
voice
on.
saying go back.
Yes.
Okay, we can troubleshoot right now.
We're
Hold on,
just gonna
everybody. We're gonna do
troubleshoot.
some technical difficulty troubleshooting.
I do it every time I stream.
Technically, we're always having difficulties.
It should be
Every
working.
day.
Every day. All the time.
Bernadette
On
is
stream,
up.
off stream.
All right. I'll step further into the room. And can I... Oh, I cannot see, actually, because it's No, I have my rock light, my own glow stick. Can I try to look around for what might have? I think Orida would think someone threw an axe, but look around for some sort of villain here.
Yes. Make a perception roll.
Okay, and I think it'd be disadvantaged because of the darkness, correct?
No, because there's torches in the room, and because Barnabas threw a torch in.
21.
Ooh.
I get some good rolls today, guys.
I'm gonna roll mine with disadvantage. You feel the air, it's laced with dark energy. It makes your skin prickle. Something's rustling and shaking, and you see an axe on the other side of the room begin to start to levitate up.
Okay, was that my action to look around?
That's how it is in 5e.
Yeah. So I'll just, as I see it moving, I'll just go that, and I'll throw the light at it. Doesn't do anything, just lights it up. So I point out where the threat is, and for the rest of my movement, I will just move over here. That's the
Yes.
turn.
Sasha's up.
Sasha doesn't know what the hell to do anymore. So to the left of the flame is where the axe is going up.
I
Okay, I
levitate
see.
up the axe there, right here.
Yeah, I see it. Sasha don't know what the hell to do. Sorry guys, Sasha's very rusty.
Oh,
It's been a
good.
couple weeks.
Super diver to the rescue.
Oh god, what was is Diver
Do
gonna
you want me
give
to
help?
come?
Tell
Do
me
you want
what
me
to
to
do,
come back
Diver.
to? We'll come back to Sasha. She's kind of coming back to it. Waverly, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm being dumb.
Okay.
Let's see how far away it is.
Thank you for the gifted sub.
How high up in the air is it?
A few feet.
So I could like run up and grab it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna run up and jump and grab it.
Okay. We'll move you up there. You run up and try to grab it. Make a grapple check.
Is that strength or athletics?
It's athletics.
That's a 9.
You feel it. You feel it move. And you're trying to grab this object. Your hand begins to shake with all this force, Waverly, and the axe starts to come towards you. And you hear the voice echo in the chamber again, as the DM will try to make it work. Leave this place.
There we go.
Oh, I heard
Hey.
it. That's creepy.
I just need to say it a little louder. Waverly, what do you do? You fail a grapple check.
Oh, I failed. Is it like floating up higher?
It's floating towards your chest.
Floating towards my chest. All right.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
The voice, you kind of get the hint that it sounds dwarvish.
Okay. Yeah, bonus action disengage.
Okay, you want to let go of the axe and run away a little bit?
Yep.
Okay.
Right. Don't have
Wanna
much
go
movement left.
You want to go like there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Barnabas is up. Put the flying axe in the initiative count.
Barnabas is going to walk over here while cocking the crossbow, and he's just going to take aim at the axe and shoot it one-handed.
Roll to attack. See you later, diver.
18 to hit.
Roll damage.
That is 9 piercing.
Ding. The bolt flies off the axe. Dents a little bit as it racks. Axe begins to look towards you and Waverly. What else do you do, Barnabas?
Make another attack. 15 to hit.
Roll damage.
Wow, minimum damage. 7.
still hovers in place as a second bolt hits the hinge of it. You feel the automatic reload of the crossbow come up. Let's go back to Sasha. Is that the end of your turn, Barnabas?
Yep.
Okay. Sasha, have you figured out what you want to do? You see Barnabas unload a little bit onto it.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack it. I remember the moves. It's all
You
planned
move
out
up.
and
You move up to the pillar a little bit. You get some cover as you aim at this strange floating axe.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's embedded into the wall behind you back here, and you kind of move ahead of Bernadette here. Go ahead and make an attack roll with your bow and arrow.
I'm gonna do the. Which one do I want to do? Just like the crossbow, right? So
Yeah, roll to attack. Roll with an attack roll. Remember, click the button so it's to hit. There you go. Roll damage.
What did I roll? It didn't even tell me.
I see it. You rolled a 13.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck? It didn't even show. It didn't pop up on my screen. There we go.
Make
4.
make on the right hand side. Make sure you have the combat log pulled up. And as Sasha unleashes her arrow, the axe shatters in the air.
Nice.
What do you do?
The thing shatters in the air, or my arrow does.
Both.
Oh gosh. All right, she's gonna back up a little bit.
Okay. You kind of back up a little bit behind
Bump into
Bernadette for
Bernadette.
safety, and you bump
Yeah.
into the axe in the wall behind you. Ahead, Sasha, you see this strange-looking crypt.
Okay, well, I'm at my turn.
I think it's Bleeder's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Bleeder.
Bleeder hops over Bernadette and just rams into the same spot on the wall where the axe is.
And he shatters the axe embedded in the wall. No attack roll required.
Oh man.
It just snorts out a puff of steam and just keeps guard.
Let's reach over, just pat him on the head.
Okay, so Phil, having noticed what's going on here and also the voice, gets an idea.
Uh-oh.
She walks up and like waves her arms out. Stop! We don't have to fight. She turns towards the crypt at the end of the room, and she speaks in Nekril. What takes you to this place?
Make a perception roll, Quill.
Okay. 21, nat 20.
Woohoo! You gain inspiration.
Oh fuck! I already had that.
It stacks up to 2.
You see shadows. You look back and you're just kind of frantically looking around. You know, it's like you're in the dark side and you see figures and silhouettes moving back here. Down the hallway down here.
Oh,
You see where my flashlight is? Way down here. Someone is coming down the hallway, and you listen closely just for a second. Under Bleeder smashing it, you hear footsteps. Someone is coming down the hallway. You hear shuffling.
Make this quick. I wish to speak with you.
she says in Nekril, and it just sounds like.
No response. Bernadette's up.
I don't see any threat, do I? I guess I
Quill
will.
points out the thing down the hallway, and you see a mysterious man walking down the hallway. Your eyes are drawn to the figure standing near the edge of the doorway. It's a man dressed in dark robes that seems to blend in with the shadows around him. He looks up, and his eyes seem to glow red in the dim light of the crypt. Behind him, you notice another figure. There's one wearing an executioner's mask and drags its feet silently across the ground. It's difficult to tell if the figure is alive or not, but its presence only adds to the sense of dread it permeates into this room. I will reveal the figures.
Bernadette kind of cocks her head as she looks at him.
I put him out here.
If
You recognize him as he looks
Adrian.
up. Yeah, you see it's Adriana and Gore, his friend.
Adrian,
I break combat
Your-
for now.
your doll was unexpected.
What doll was that?
The giant you left outside.
He walks closer.
DM, can I
That was-
stealth at this point?
Yeah, you want to stealth up to Adrian?
I'd like to stealth where I'm at.
Yes.
Lion
Yeah,
way.
where you're at behind the pillar? Sure, you have stealth.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Sure.
Do you want me to roll for it?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Adrian says, I see you found the excavation without my help. Kind of shuffles in a little bit further.
Can I? Actually, no. Bernadette wouldn't think to question this. And it doesn't seem as if you needed our help like you proclaimed. Did you find what you were looking for?
I found it now. He begins to cast magic. What do you guys do?
Barnabas shoots him in the head.
We roll initiative, I guess. And I'm going to have Waverly roll his stealth roll versus my perception.
22.
So, Waverly, you roll your initiative with advantage. And I will roll my initiative as well.
16 on that initiative.
What's that?
Damn,
Woohoo!
that's two sixes in a row. Feels great.
I rolled pretty low.
14.
Okay, 14. What did you get, Waverly?
16.
Quill?
Still rolling. Give me a second.
Bernadette?
Okay, 19.
15.
19. Okay, so I think Quill's up first, actually. Bernadette. Then I think Sasha, and then Barnabas. We'll go like this. As Barnabas loads his crossbow, he begins to cast magic. Quill is up.
Okay. Seeing this guy cast magic, and I definitely deem it powerful because he's a necromancer. I will just dash up between everyone and probably get right in front of him, and that's it.
Let me take a look. Okay. Adrian's up. Let me see the range of this spell here. He sees, he was talking with Bernadette, and he says, he makes a suggestion to you, open the crypt. He has he cast suggestion on you. Make a wisdom saving throw. Diver has chimed in to give you advantage. He said he was leaving, but he didn't leave. He was stealth. He stealth ninja saved you. But I roll very high on the bending skill roll to beat you. So I'm not sure you can beat it. I roll 26.
On the what skill?
I roll for the DC.
That was 218, so it was a 22 total.
I rolled 26. You failed a saving throw. You feel compelled to open the crypt up. Waverly is up.
I obviously see this happen.
Yes, you see like Bernadette, her eyes become transfixed as she looks back towards the crypt, listening to the suggestion. With Diver not pleased by what has happened, he gives me disadvantage on my next roll.
When Bernadette turns around and
Sure.
makes eye contact with me,
Yes.
I want to cast Hideous Laughter on her.
All right, roll it up. As you come out of stealth, roll. Is this a wisdom save or an attack roll?
She needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 14.
Make a wisdom save. Bernadette.
I rolled 14 on the die. It's 18. Oh,
You
now
can
I
also
roll well.
willingly fail.
Can I?
God.
No, not while compelled.
That's not what the
Flash
compulsion
charm.
was.
Can
the
I
compulsion was
expend?
to open the crypt, not to obey everything he says, so she can willingly
It-
fail that.
No,
Can
I'm
I-
gonna rule against that as a DM.
Okay. What about inspiration? Can I
wanna try to help her?
expend my own? Yeah, expend my own inspiration
What
to
do you
give her
say?
disadvantage.
What do you say?
What do I say?
Quill. Yeah, what does Quill say to give help to her?
Oh, I said I wanted to give her my inspiration.
Yes, but what do you say as a roleplay element to it?
Oh, okay. Well, I definitely didn't think about that. Any good suggestions?
Yeah, like what do you say to help her break out of it?
Yeah, like the roleplay thing. What is that you say to try to make Bernadette laugh?
Focus on you.
Yeah.
Focus on what's right.
I love how everything Quill says is like, huh?
And he pops.
You're popping too loud, man. You got to change
Okay.
the tone on your mic or something.
Maybe lower my
Or
volume
just-
down.
Yeah, something
Don't-
like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or don't scream so much, or like whisper scream.
Focus on what's right.
There you go.
There you
Roll again, Bernadette.
All right.
As the help
fail.
She passes. She's unable to break as
I've not rolled lower than a 14 this whole campaign so far, and I really want to fail.
Adrian has her in a spell. Waverly, she passes the spell. Does she still takes damage?
It doesn't take damage. If she would have failed, she would have fallen prone.
Gore, he looks over to Gore. He's like, what else do you do, Waverly? I'm sorry.
Bonus action, I would like to hide again.
Okay. Roll a stealth roll. I'm gonna say I fail.
16.
I roll a dirty 2, and I roll with disadvantage because of diver. So I mean, it is what it is. Gore's up. He looks to Gore, says, "Restrain her." And he looks over at Quill, and Gore moves up silently, and he like lumbers forth closer to Quill. And I have to pull the creature up.
Okay.
Make a acrobatics or athletics roll.
Yep, and I have advantage because of squat nimbleness.
Nice.
Ooh, that's
Pass.
19.
You pass, and frustrated, the creature slams into you with an attack roll. I roll a 22, and for 10 bludgeoning damage, as you feel the uppercut from the other fist as you dodge out of the way, Bernadette is up.
Okay.
10 bludgeoning damage. Bernadette is up.
I am compelled to do this activity, so I will
Yes.
move my 30 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
And then am I compelled to dash, or all I have to do is move towards it and open it?
I'm just going to leave it up to you at this point. You feel that resistance. It's like something in the back of your mind. You feel the force like strings being pulled on a doll.
That was my turn then. I just move away from. I just start walking
Sure.
over towards the crypt.
Sasha, you see Bernadette beginning to do this. As you see Adrian do it, you look at Bernadette. She doesn't appear to be herself. What do you do?
Me? Sorry.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm going. Okay, what can I do to try to stop her?
Make it a dangerous activity, and she will immediately succeed the save.
Or hit the dude, and because suggestion is concentration.
I don't know what that means.
So he's
Slap her.
not
What
me.
do-
Well, I mean,
let's-
you can knee, but it won't do anything. Slapping him would force him to make a concentration check.
The
Making,
magic guy?
yeah, putting something dangerous down on the ground to prevent me from getting closer because I cannot willingly hurt myself.
What
I
do
don't
you
think I
do,
have anything like
Sasha?
that, though. I'm looking.
It's gonna mute Waverly because his keyboard's going ham.
Okay, so either I gotta
Opening up
attack
the
the
storm.
guy. Sorry, guys, I don't know anything about this. So I
You-
gotta attack the
Sasha,
guy, or I gotta get.
try not to be so technical about it. Like you're in your character, like in the moment.
I
Like your bow
know.
is drawn. Like what do you
Thinking too
do?
hard.
Yeah, don't think too hard. Just let it flow.
I'm gonna. Well, if I do the ensnaring strike on the magic guy
Yeah, you want to do an ensnaring strike?
and the guy that's making her do this.
Sure.
I don't know if it's
I
gonna help,
gotta.
guys. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know what this spell is. Is this a spell?
Yeah. So it's a spell, and it says a casting time. It takes an action.
Okay.
She shoots an arrow at him and he needs to make a strength save or becomes
Roll an attack
was it?
roll.
Entangled with vines and gets bludgeoning.
Awesome.
restrained. That's what he becomes.
Yeah.
Awesome. You shoot it, try to flay it past Quill as Quill gets rocked by Gore. Roll an attack roll against this guy as you shoot an arrow at him.
I don't know how to do it.
Roll an attack roll with your crossbow.
Oh, do the crossbow. Okay, sorry. That's not very good.
You hit him. Roll damage.
Thank God. So the I thought I did bad that one.
That's okay. He's got a low
very
AC.
good.
Roll damage.
Just a regular.
Oh, wait,
damage?
wait. I'm sorry. He does what every dirty PC does to me. He casts shield. There's a reaction, and shield comes up, and the arrow flicks off, and he grins menacingly back at you, Sasha.
I turn around, counterspell.
You can't. Oh, you
Yes,
want to try to
yes, you
counterspell him?
His shield.
Oh, nice.
That's evil.
Your
love it.
counterspell is 60-foot range, right?
Yep, and I just measured it.
Yes, nice. Bernadette tries to counterspell him. Roll a spell attack roll, Bernadette, and you get +2 to the roll.
I knew you
is
were gonna do that, so I did.
Shield is first level, right?
Yeah, but it's a yes. I will say it automatically fails, Bernadette.
Thank you.
The
It's
shell
counterspell.
fails. Roll
They're level above.
damage, Sasha.
What? Where do I roll? Oh, for me. Okay.
It's right next to the bow and arrow. I know,
I was
isn't high
clicking
level
other
combat
stuff. Hold on,
amazing?
guys. Sorry, I was clicking other things.
No, you're good. So you have the crossbow and a snaring strike. Is that what you did?
Yeah. So 8 damage.
Call this
Right? As he gets hit. Now, does he take bludgeoning damage immediately from this attack?
So
from
with
this ensnaring
that
strike?
with that spell,
Yeah. He's restrained.
with the spell, he gets while restrained in the spell, the target takes a 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turn.
Okay, so not yet. I make a concentration check with the guy, though. Here we go.
Yep. He needs to make a strength saving throw against the ensnaring strike.
Yeah, again at the start of his turn, right? Or right now?
When he gets hit.
Yeah,
Tell
succeed
me.
a strike.
He only
Um,
takes the damage at the start of his turns.
I passed a concentration check with a 10, and he fails the saving throw with an 11, so he's restrained.
He's restrained, and he will take a d6 at the start of each of its
Yep.
turns.
Mm-hmm.
Barnabas is up.
2 shots into the wizard.
Wait, real quick, just to add on to it, it says if you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, damage is increased by 1d6. Did I do a second level or higher?
I think you just kind of did it as a first level because you were just figuring it out. But there's these things called spell slots, right? On the right-hand side, you have first and second level. So if you cast it at second level, it'll do more damage because it's called upcasting.
Right.
Barnabas is up, though.
I'm going to
Roll damage.
the wizard. All right.
Or roll to
it's a
attack.
24. 25.
Roll damage. As he gets cracked in the chest by another bolt as you shoot past
Oh.
Quill. Gah!
Make that con save.
Yes, he's going to try to make it. Passes with a 16.
Second attack. 21.
Roll damage.
Uh, 11.
He's badly hurt.
Roll that con save.
fails
love
as
being able to say that.
fails from Bernadette. You break out of it.
I
Leader's
am
up.
going to cast as a bonus action. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on, we'll say Quill.
Quill, okay. As you
thank
bless
you.
Quill, and it basically gives him. I have to make wisdom saves to try to attack you. Bleeder's up.
Bleeder jumps from behind me and runs up, jumps over this nerd, gets behind him.
You can't jump through targets unless you do an overrun.
He's running with a 30-foot lead. He should be able to jump over him.
No, you can't move through hostile targets like that. You have to make an overrun ability check. It's
Okay,
you
he
use
runs
opposing
through
strength.
Quill.
Yes, and you use double movement, so you
That's all
dash.
his movement.
Yeah, you dash up the Quill. All right,
That wasn't
Quill's
a
up.
dash. That wasn't a dash. That used all of his movement to get to there.
It takes double move to move through friendly targets.
But that wouldn't require a dash to do that.
Yeah, because it was 30 to get up to him, and then another 10 to move through Quill. Right?
That is not
Yeah,
30
see that?
feet.
That's 25,
that's
then
five-
plus another, then it's double move to
5
move through Quill. Yeah.
plus another 5.
All
That would
right,
be a
buddy.
30.
Sure. You can. There's not enough space there for you to do it. I'll say
There
no.
is?
Nah.
Whatever. All right, rolling the hit.
As you charge to attack Gore.
That is a 17.
Gore has an AC of 12. Roll damage onto Gore.
That is a 9 force damage. And he is going to impose disadvantage on Gore's next attack as his reaction.
Okay.
That is the end of his turn.
Quill's up.
Okay, so the mage, what kind of weapon does he have?
He has like an arcane focus in his hand, like a ball.
Okay. Well, you might think, why the fuck did the wizard just sprint up dash into melee range at the
Yes.
start of combat? This is why. I walk up and I try and disarm him. Just snatch it.
Oh.
Okay. Make an attack. You want to make a grapple check or an attack roll to disarm?
I thought,
I
Waverly was going to die
Grapple.
first.
think grapple.
Want to try to grapple him? Okay, let's roll it up. As you attack, the sanctuary spell goes down.
Thanks for that.
Okay, normal. Oh, fuck, that's a 3. Fuck!
I rolled 14. As you try to grapple him, you reach out and touch him. Yeah, he pulls away his thing. He's like, "You'll pay for that, Kerr."
That's it.
Best thing I've said in this entire game.
Awesome. Adrian says, "Go, shut it." And I'm gonna say he basically directs Gore to do that, but he badly hurt. He disengages from you and runs down the hallway, moving 30 feet. Waverly's up. Waverly's muted. I need to unmute you, buddy, and Zoom, because you were typing ferociously. I clicked ask to unmute. You're still muted, buddy. It's in Zoom.
Hey, give me a sec. Sometimes Zoom can get really weird if the host mutes.
There you go, buddy.
Alright, I'm going to do my secret
take a move?
ability.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm moving 30 feet,
Okay,
and I'm going to touch Bleeder.
gonna touch
And
him.
I'm casting
to-
Long Strider.
Okay, awesome. I said, yeah, I'll give you an extra few feet of movement to touch Bleeder. Sure.
Bonus action disengage.
Okay. Well, you don't need to, you don't need to disengage because you're not in combat with anybody.
Oh, yeah, bonus action hide.
You're not. You can't really hide because you're out in the open.
Why don't you bonus
Bonus action dodge.
Why don't you bonus action?
Bonus action dodge. Okay, cool.
Why don't you dash through him because Bleeder would impose disadvantage on Gore, and you can run past him.
Gore is up as you dodge, and he goes to the door. And I'm thinking he probably has to make a grapple check with Bleeder to try to do it, because Bleeder's kind of in the way to do so. All right. Gore makes an athletics check. I roll a natural 20.
Okay, then.
22.
Huh?
I roll 22.
Well, Bleeder uses my intelligence modifier, so he can win, but I somehow doubt it. Yep, dirty 20. Not enough. Well,
Okay.
good thing Bleeder's on the other side of the door.
Yes, in doing so, he shuts the door as the door gets slammed in your face, Waverly, and he looks over to Quill and punches Quill.
Disadvantage.
Yes, I will roll a disadvantage. Disadvantage, I roll a 17 for 8 bludgeoning against Quill.
Arcane Reflection. My AC is raised by 2, so I have 18.
Okay, it misses you. Bernadette is up.
I will.
You break out of it, and you
forward.
see the crypt before you, you know?
Yeah, no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see... Are there any cracks in this door?
No.
Okay. I...
You can make a crack. Try to make a
Yeah.
crack.
Also,
Power of level
door closed.
6!
What'd you say, Ro?
I was saying he's also not holding the door closed, so you can just open it.
Yeah, it's with 30 feet to get up here, so I don't know. Is it any action for me to open the door?
Interact
No.
object action is a free action.
Okay, I would use my action then to dash 5, 10, 15, and try to push the door
Open
open.
up. Sure.
Yeah.
Boom. You reopen the door, and you see the mayhem as Gore is going to town with Executioner's Mask. Sasha's up.
Okay. I think that that guy
You need to move
back
forward.
there, the one way back there, that's that Adrian dude.
Yes.
DM, I move over to the other side of Quill with the rest of my movement. I still have 15 feet.
Okay.
Or at least...
I'll move you up to there, right? Or you want to move past Quill?
if I can get to Quill's other side, but I don't know if I'd have to move it for that. I basically still
I'll
want...
say. Yes, I'll say you do.
That's fine. I just don't want to be shut in the room.
I'm gonna move my 30 feet first.
Okay.
Move like right, yeah. And then,
You gonna shoot at him?
yep.
Just give him a little plus to his 8. Actually, I'll make you roll with disadvantage as you're shooting through so many people.
Isn't he ensnared too?
That's what I was wondering if like. If I
Damn
was
it!
gonna-
He was ensnared, guys, and I moved him.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't go anywhere.
Ain't that
So I need to I need to renege
That
it.
changes everything.
Yeah, he needs to move
Let me
back.
roll
'cause he needs
Yeah,
a strength check.
he's rolled up in a
Roll D8
vines and
damage.
shit.
As I roll a 15 for the saving throw to break out of it, right? So I'll say he breaks out of it, but roll the D8 damage.
D8. Okay, hold on.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
the D8 damage from the Ensnangle, from the damage from it, right? As
Well,
he
I think
kind
it's
of
a
tears
one
away from the
D-
brambles.
D6.
Just
Okay,
Roll
roll
the
D6.
Why did you
D6
say
it is,
this?
boys.
Sorry, I rolled a 1. Sorry.
Natural 1. I love it. He's badly
Wait.
hurt. He's trying to escape.
I'm going to was it Hunter's Mark? I'm going to do Hunter's Mark, but level 2,
Okay.
Well, he's not going anywhere.
and I have Sharpshooter together, right? I
Yes.
can use that
You
together.
could try to use sharpshooter, yeah. You'd roll at, but I'm saying you're rolling at disadvantage already. As you pull your crossbow back, you aim, roll an attack roll with disadvantage.
So it's just a regular Hunter's Mark roll.
Just roll an attack roll with disadvantage, please. So right
So
click
you-
the thing and roll with disadvantage.
So Hunter's Mark is only going to affect your damage. It's not going to affect your d20.
So what do I roll right now?
Roll to hit
2d20.
with your crossbow.
Just a 20? Disadvantage?
Just where it says to hit with the crossbow, right click and hit roll with disadvantage.
Oh, on. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. I don't know.
It's okay. We're helping you out. J Ray says you got him. Roll an 11. I'm going to say it hits. +7.
Plus 10.
And it, it's actually -5 because she tries to do it with the heavy crossbow thing. It misses, actually.
The sharpshooter thingy?
Yeah, it misses with the sharpshooter. As you try to
Don't worry, guys, I
aim,
got this.
or you try to aim forcefully through it. The arrow skims off the side of the wall. You get a little greedy with the shot. Do you have 2 attacks or 1? I think you have 2 attacks now as a level 6 ranger.
Shoot him again.
Roll a second
Even if you
attack,
can, I
Sasha.
can-
Just the same thing?
If you do you
With
want to
the-
try to
with-
do it? Let me clarify. Do you want to do another heavy shot though, like you were doing?
Yeah, why? Sure.
Roll another attack roll with disadvantage. Same thing. You reload your crossbow bolt.
It's fine. As Sasha, as long as you maintain concentration on that hunter's mark, he's not getting away from us because you know exactly where he is all the time.
It's not letting me right click the 20 die to do disadvantage.
You gotta use
Yes,
it on your
that's what
plus
you're gonna do.
modifier to hit. So go to where your crossbow is. You see the plus whatever your to hit bonus is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, right click on that and select disadvantage. Then I'll
Oh,
roll
okay.
both and take the lowest.
Gotcha.
J Ray says F.
Don't worry.
As you
Even
miss,
if you
Sasha.
miss, I won't.
It's 12, but I have to do minus what?
5.
All right.
It's all good.
All right, I got it.
You roll a 12 on the second one. It still misses because it's -5 using the heavy crossbow attack ability. Sasha, I believe that's the end of your turn. You use an action, a move, and a bonus action. So Barnabas is up.
Bonus action, kinetic jaunt. I'll go through everybody and then take 2 shots at him.
You raise your crossbow up as you silveryly move through everyone. How do you kinetically jaunt, Barnabas, through your friends and over gore?
My visage becomes kind of like a phase as I'm just kind of waving through them. And
All
if
right.
Gore were to like to try it out and grab me, his hand would feel a little numb as he slides off of me. And I take 2 shots at the wizard. That's a 12 to hit.
Cast shield again, Bernadette. Do you want to counterspell it?
No.
You cast
All right,
shield and
second
blocks of
one
Barnabas.
is a 27 to hit.
Roll damage, Barnabas, as you almost roll a natural 20.
Loose.
That is 11 piercing.
Barnabas, how do you kill him? As
I
you shoot him in
shoot
the
him.
back.
I shoot him through his throat and he bleeds out and chokes and drowns in his own blood.
Bleeder's up.
Bleeder is going to make his attack on this nerd. Let's.
Who you call a nerd?
That is a. What's his modifier again? It's a +8. So 30 20.
That hits. He has an AC of 12. He's pretty slow moving. Just kind of wears robes.
Oh, I just rolled another d20. Hold on. I'm sorry. D8 +3. Go away. D8 +3. All right. That is a 10 to force.
Okay.
10 force damage.
As Bleeder slams into it, the last command that Gore was given was to stop Quill. It lets out a horrible yell.
Actually, it's
Something
also close
happens.
the door.
Yes, but also to kill Quill. Thank you, Barnabas. Quill is up.
Okay. Well, since the wizard, we don't need to take care of him anymore. I will turn my attention to the guy beside me. And I'm gonna try and climb up in his shoulders and try and strangle him with my whip.
With your whip?
Yes.
Roll it up. Roll a grapple check, right? Are you trying to grapple or you just want to do an attack roll?
Yeah, strangulation.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Okay, 14.
Your whip goes around him. It goes tight around his throat, but you don't hear like the sounds of strangulation happening. Something is wrong. Roll damage though.
Okay. And that's 4. Okay, well,
Just
he's
get-
restrained. That's it.
He is not restrained, but I'm going to say he's grappled with the whip
Oh, okay.
around him, right with you. So his speed is 0 as
Sure.
the whip is lashed around him. Some of the barbs of the whip have caught around him, and he unleashes both of his slam attacks onto you. As my dog is going ham at my door. Roll a 9. Roll a 9 on the first roll, Quill, so it
Okay,
misses you.
nope.
Roll a 22 on the second one.
Disadvantage.
I am... Oh, yeah, I can't even do that.
Disadvantage needs to be declared before the roll is made.
Yeah, okay. It goes through.
Disadvantage is implied at all times from this point forward.
Yeah, on the first roll. You are hit for 5 bludgeoning damage. Quill. Waverly is up.
Okay.
I'm going to walk through. Can I get behind him? Use my movement
Yes.
behind him.
You can move right here. And you're now flanking with Bleeder.
Perfect. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna try to run him through with my rapier. Do I get sneak attack?
Yes, you do. Roll with advantage to hit.
Oh.
21 to hit.
Roll damage.
So that's 8, and then let's roll sneak attack. And 10, 18 damage.
How do you run your rapier through it?
I just like take it through his neck and just push it all the way through.
And as you pull it out, there's no blood. What else do you do, Waverly?
Bonus action dodge.
Awesome. Gore is up. Gore makes... Did I skip somebody? I skipped somebody, didn't I? I skipped Bernadette.
I think you did.
You use Adrian's turn for Gore.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Bernadette is up.
All right. I will use Shocking Grasp on Gore. 16 to hit.
Roll damage.
14 points of lightning damage. And he cannot take reactions. So I'm going to walk away.
As you reach out and touch him and you feel electrical energy course through him, you don't see the same effect. He regenerates 14 HP from the lightning damage, has no effect.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm assuming that still works. So the target takes lightning damage and can't take reactions till start of his next turn. So I would walk away from him. We'll see what happens.
He attacks you with an opportunity attack.
He has no reactions.
He doesn't get reactions.
This spell has no effect on this creature, Bernadette.
Okay.
He absorbs the lightning damage and does no damage, but he misses you with an 11.
Yeah. Okay. I just walk over to the dead necromancer. Just I look back because I felt the wind on the back of my hairs. Oh, that's my turn.
I think we skipped Sasha, didn't we? Too? Did we skip Sasha?
No.
Yeah, let me go to Gore. Gore tries to attack you twice, Quill. Attack number 1 with disadvantage.
You use
Yeah.
Gore's turn on Adrian. You didn't remove him from the fight.
Oh,
That's
I
why it
didn't
feels like
remove
you
him.
skipped.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why. Okay,
Now
Sasha's
Sasha's
up.
turn.
There we go. Sorry about that.
I'm going to do I have Planner Warrior? Planner
Yes. You're
Sharpshooter?
so how it works too, we're gonna help you out a little bit. As he dies, you get to replace the hunter's mark, I think, onto Gore.
It does take your bonus action to do it, so you wouldn't be able to use Planner Warrior this turn, but you could use it next turn.
Okay, so that's still good then, right?
Yep, and it doesn't require you to recast a spell, so use the same spell slot, you just get to move it over.
Gotcha. All right, so well then he has Hunter's Mark and Sharpshooter, but I'm gonna use my longbow,
Yes.
and then I just do it with a disadvantage again.
Yes. Because you're shooting through too many people. I'm gonna say since you're shooting through Bleeder, it doesn't impose disadvantage.
Yeah, he's short,
Yeah, exactly.
so just a
Don't
regular
But,
roll.
but when you were trying to shoot at the mage, you were shooting like through 3 or 4 people.
I hate myself.
You hit. Roll damage.
Oh god, my dice went to the side and it looked like it was like a 1. And I'm like, what is happening right now?
Ooh, so this is gonna be with the Hunter's Mark plus the 10 damage plus your
Yes.
So I just roll my regular damage for longbow first.
Roll
right?
damage. Yes, exactly.
That's 4 plus.
And then we do -10 from the heavy strike, right? From your feet, right? Of sharpshooter. And then you rolled a 2d6, or is it 2d8 from Hunter's Mark?
I
Sorry.
think it's 1d6, isn't it?
1d6. Yeah.
1d6, roll it up. I think you can also upcast Hunter's Mark as well. -3 of weapon damage.
Mhm.
Sasha, you strike true at them, and you have another attack as a ranger.
Wait, Sasha, what's your dex modifier?
+2.
Yeah.
Oh, so she rolled a 2 plus 2. Okay, so that was 4, 3, 7 plus 10, so 17
Yep.
total damage, right?
Yep, I already got it.
With 1 hit.
That's dope.
And now your second attack, Sasha. Do it again.
Okay, so my second attack is like the same thing again, right? Longbow.
Don't forget, Trish says, don't forget Sasha as D4 or style damage. Something like that.
I rolled a 20.
Beautiful.
Natural 20, Sasha. Roll another D20 to see if you mega
Oh
crit.
shit. So your longbow's gonna get doubled, and your hunter's mark is gonna be doubled. All dice are doubled.
19. Oof.
Sasha,
That's close.
almost. Roll damage just for fun.
8. 10.
Almost you roll max damage on that as well. Sasha, how do you kill Gore with your arrow?
I gotta see what this guy looks like. So what I do is I shoot my arrow because I'm like over here. But after I shoot him, I shoot him right through the neck, and then I run up to him and I take it out and I stab him a couple more times with my arrow. Getting real violent.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like this guy.
That is over.
I'm gonna reach down and cast Spare the Dying on the necromancer. He does not come back to consciousness, but if he's still alive, he'd be stabilized.
He's dead. He got shot right through the throat
He's dead.
by Barnabas. Yeah,
All right. Britta's kind of. Oh well.
Barnabas, unfortunately.
That was unexpected.
There's just a blood splatter across Sasha's
Yeah.
face.
I'm
You
gonna
could say
take
that.
their heads.
How do you try to take their heads, Waverly?
My short sword.
You see Waverly
That's-
take out a short sword and start to go to work. As you begin to take off Gore's head, there's no blood or anything like that. And you remove his hood. And surely no one sane would make a puppet of muscle and magic. Is this something human or inhuman? Yet you know at a glance there is a calm intelligence built the monster. Someone arranged the flesh of many people in a pattern like a quilt. There is a ritual and a precision to the stitching. You see, it's kind of like Frankenstein.
After seeing that, Waverly's just gonna kind of put his boot to his hilt to kind of get through the last bit of bone, break it, and just take the head and throw it down the hallway. So, what's dead can stay dead.
Quill is feeling her face on the hand of the torch beside her.
Looking down these other two halls here, does it look like there's anything further to this place, or is it just dead ends?
Look, you see some rubble down here, but it does look like it leads further as you kind of like look through the torches that are held up here through some type of continual flame spell.
Why would he attack us?
There's a saying, Bernadette. To the victor go the spoils. I'm gonna
I don't
start
know.
picking this gate.
Why would you want spoiled food?
I have a headache right now. Give me a second. She's just gonna sit down.
You hear Barnabas mutter to himself as he's staring at the corpse of this guy. It's always been cool. It's always been a cruel.
Sasha, can you burn the body?
Yeah, do we drag it into a different room?
Yeah.
Do we put it by this tomb thingy?
Perhaps
I'm-
don't get too close to the tomb thingy.
I'm going to.
Bernadette, what was that about?
What?
I saw you walking down there, trying to like do something. Are you going to identify the altar?
No, he compelled me to open it. Which I do not think would be good.
I had a feeling that what was happening.
Maybe we should put his dead body on top of it so nobody else can open it either.
I don't know if we should get too close. So there's probably something bad considering the riddle on the door.
Quill looks at you, and then messages someone who's out of sight.
What do you
when
think?
When Sasha says we should put it on top of it, I'd like drop my lockpick, like it like clatters to the ground.
I roll another d20 to see how bad it is, Waverly. Don't roll it too bad. You drop it on the other side of the gate, and you reach through and you pick it back up, though.
Let's not do that, Sasha. That
All right, let's just drag him in here and burn him. Let's just burn this.
You want to just burn him right there, Sasha? Or you want to burn him, like, in the main room here?
Like right there in that little area.
But why
If
don't we
she's-
take
if
him
she's gonna-
upstairs outside?
If she's gonna try to burn the body of the wizard, I'm gonna stop her.
Again, I contact Vanek using message.
Oh, so we finally have a name for this disembodied voice. Interesting.
I'm gonna lean over to Bernadette too. You're gonna want to go look at the head.
Where'd you throw it?
It's like probably right next to you.
I'll look down at it. It is a doll.
You would like see the flesh like stitched together very finely.
Yeah. Bernadette reaches down, picks it up, and examines the craftsmanship. It is well made. Is there a reason you want me to look at this?
Well, you collect heads. If you collected the wolf head, figured you collect this one too. I don't know. Perhaps you're making hats. I don't know.
I appreciate the sentiment, and I'll put the head in the gore bag.
As Sasha comes over to grab the corpse of the wizard, Barnabas is gonna hold his arm out. We're gonna need proof of what happened here.
Quill opens a book and starts noting down stuff.
Raven for now. I'm gonna grab him by the back of his neck and I'm gonna drag him over to this door. I'm going to drop him next to the wall.
Eh,
I'll,
right here.
I'll walk over to the other side and sit down across from Barnabas, and I'll pull out my book. I will preserve it so we can present him to the king, and I'll start ritually casting General Repose.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Well-
use my thieves' tools to unlock this door.
I rolled a 24 to unlock it, actually.
And as you start to unlock,
that was thrown. I'm sorry, go ahead.
as you start to unlock, you unlock the door much better this time, Waverly. Second time's a charm, I guess. The door unlocks.
I got this one.
Barnabas, do you continue to unlock the door?
Yep, I do it at advantage because I'm using a tool I'm proficient with. That is my artificer tool expertise ability.
Roll it up.
Advantage
Yeah,
roll.
I forgot that's a rule, guys. Actually, I think that's true. If you're proficient with the tool, you roll with advantage, I think.
No, you said your proficiency bonus. Otherwise, you don't.
Or is it just an
So
artificer
the-
thing?
It's an artificer thing.
My proficiency bonus is double for any ability check I make that uses a proficiency with a tool that I have. So that is
Okay.
technically a 26.
Door opens, Barnabas.
Just gonna grab another glow stick, crack it, shake it, and use it as a rudimentary torch as I continue to drag the corpse behind me.
I'm just wondering, we going through two different doors here? We're all gonna go down one path
I think he wants to be alone.
with the corpse?
I don't question things.
Yeah, Bernadette was in the middle of casting a spell, is like confused. She gets up and follows Barnabas.
The spell is
I'll be
broken,
here.
Bernadette.
Yeah. Barnabas, what are you doing?
Barnabas finds this hook on the wall. Oh, he's gonna bring up the corpse and impale it on the hook. Let it hang. It's gonna look at you. Go in nature. I'm gonna go search for the head.
The head?
No, with the hole that was made with the crossbow bolt, he's gonna hang him on the hook on the
Yeah.
wall right here.
Barnabas, perhaps we should stick together.
I need to be alone.
Here?
Yes. I will be fine.
Okay. I will wait here. And I'll start casting recasting the ritual for General Repose.
Okay, I'm gonna move your character back. Oh, you want to move? Oh, it's on the guy, right? There you go. Sorry.
Waverly, what are you thinking? Shouldn't stray from everybody else, you think, or?
I suppose not.
Bill shuts his book and like just looks up at the ceiling.
Only one way to go, Sasha.
Waverly, what happened in the time when I was gone? Everybody seems depressed. Did
Well,
We have unlocked the achievement Turbo Depression.
you seem like y'all have.
As Trist from our chat sees you all depressed, he gives advantage to the next player roll
Okay, he feels bad.
to fight against your turbo depression.
Let's catch up with him. Let's not split up.
All right, let's go.
Go ahead. I'll just.
Well, you gotta
Look
come.
out.
We're not
You're
splitting
coming
up.
with us, Scribman. Let's go.
If I have to carry you, you're coming.
No, I'm not coming.
Well, Waverly,
You want to get the rope, or shall I?
You aren't serious about this, are you?
oh, we're
course
dead
we are.
serious. We're not splitting up after all of this.
I know. I'm not splitting up with you. I'm keeping track on the exit of this place.
I'll hold him down. You tie him up.
Hold on. Let the little guy talk. You're gonna come with us at least into this room.
Okay, fine.
Okay, thank
Fine.
Get him now.
you.
Barnabas, I got to move Barnabas back as you're kind of concentrating, making the incantations. You see, Bernadette there kind of like trying to,
Around
preserve the
corner, you see the
body.
bodies on the wall. Bernadette just casting a spell on it.
And it's kind of, you're just kind of interrupted as Barnabas. You step to here, Barnabas. Where'd you go?
Step to where?
He's all the way up there.
Step to there, Barnabas. For some reason, Bleeder disappeared too.
He was
It's bugging out a little bit.
He jumped.
Barnabas is no, move your character back right to there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know
why? There's a little glitch there. Barnabas.
My characters are linked.
Oh,
Yes, I know. Barnabas steps on a trap as he hears a click. Make a dexterity saving throw. Barnabas.
Oh no!
And Bleeder too. Because Bleeder's walking right beside you.
Mm-hmm. 1 second.
Going to do something, Sasha.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, and you get advantage from Trist. Roll with advantage. Thank you, Trist, for reminding me.
Won the box. Natural 20.
Natural 20. You gain inspiration, Barnabas.
Oh,
I just see the trap. I purposefully activate it, and then I just walk over it before it actually shoots up.
You're like the paladin in the D&D movie, just walking over the rock or whatever.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh no, he's been stun locked. Hold on, I got you, Bleeder. Oh shit, wrong button. Alt. There we go.
Typical Barnabas steps on a trap. No effect.
Sasha. Someone here was obviously expected, but we weren't. So, what better way than to be expected? And I'm going to take the form of the wizard.
oh gosh.
Of
All
the
right.
necromancer.
What? Oh,
of the one on the wall.
Yeah, the
Bernadette's
one on
like-
the wall. The one that we just
Bert-
killed.
Yeah, Bernadette looks
Oh,
over at you and
jeez.
just.
oh, that's smart.
Wait, the thing that we killed that has no head?
No, the other one. The one that was commanding that.
Okay.
A shapeshifter
Barnabas
model Waverly.
Barnabas readies his crossbow, making that chunking sound as he kicks open the door right here. Prepared to take a shot at the first thing that he sees.
Bernadette, when you're done, we should go.
I need a few more minutes.
I'll keep a lookout.
You open up the room, Barnabas, and you see it's filled with rubble. And you see a chest over here.
It's open.
It's open.
I'm gonna shoot it.
No effect.
No effect.
Let me shoot it.
Typical Barnabas. Shooting
it's
anything
not
he
a
thinks
mimic.
is a mimic.
Barnabas has had experience with things like that, so yes, he's going to open the chest and see what's inside.
Appears to be rotted armor, swords, rusted out, different types. Like a guard sword.
Hmm.
They're not dwarven. They're elvish.
By giving these a glance, could Barnabas potentially repair these?
Yes.
Okay. Barnabas is going to take the elvish weapons and armor and put them in his satchel.
Okay, I'll roll it up. We'll say D8 long swords, D6 short swords.
Okay.
2 and 2.
Okay. 2 long
They would be
swords, 2
they would be
short swords.
considered damaged, but they're of fine elvish quality. But they've been rusting here. They've been here for a long time. Some of the residual air about here, the iron, it would just need to be, you know, oxidized in your bath back at the Whittled Pony.
Mm-hmm. Let me find the. Where is it? Where is it? Longsword.
What
There it is.
does the rest of the party do? You finish casting the spell, Bernadette. He's been gentle reposed. His body stops decaying.
I was looking down the hall, just listening for him to come back.
Do we wait for him or do we go?
Maybe give him a minute.
Will swirls a minor healing potion in her hand, looking at it.
Quill, what do you sense? What do you feel?
Not sensing anything, but mostly just feeling like what's important is in the other room, but we didn't investigate it. Nobody wants to investigate it.
Hell no.
So it's like she wants to go there, but also she doesn't want to go there alone.
Did you say there was armor in here too, or just the swords?
I'm just going to say the swords. But it's kind of strange, like you would find the armor. There's probably like damaged leather armor in there, but it's beyond repair, right? It's just totally been rotted out. You know, rats have gotten to it throughout the centuries.
That's fair. There's leather. Ugh, surprised it isn't completely gone. All right. Has been added. All right. Barnabas is going to close the trunk. He's going to keep his hands on it first for a few seconds, and then he's just going to like slam it down, open it, and slam it down like 3 times. Just echoes throughout the hall. Just this the sound of cracking wood, bending
Sasha's
metal.
gonna get curious and head towards Barnabas then.
Will prepares arcane.
You step over the
Let's
trap
all
and
the
you see Bleeder come out, I guess, after the door.
Oh, is Bleeder even like terrified of Barnabas at this point?
Yeah, Bleeder knows whenever this happens, Barnabas just needs to. He's never seen Barnabas like this, but due to our link, he knows that something's wrong. Bleeder doesn't look angry at you. He looks like he's actually pleading.
I pet him.
He gets behind you and he just starts to push you into the room.
Oh, all right. Barnabas.
You just see a utterly annihilated trunk in front of him, and he's just standing there.
Barnabas. I kind of do like this in your face.
No reaction. Like he acknowledges your existence, but he just doesn't pay it any attention.
Thank you. Barnabas, are you okay? What was in this chest? What was this?
Drunk.
What happened?
I'm not in the finest of moods, Miss Social. I apologize if I'm acting a bit brash.
Are you gonna be okay?
I'm always okay. I'm just gonna step out of the room. Bleeder, before he leaves, he just turns towards you, and you've never. If a robot goat can make sad eyes, he looks like he's sad right now.
You make Sasha cry. She has no heart.
Waverly, how does it feel to be in the skin of a dead man?
Like home.
Hey, yo.
It's not the first time Waverly's done this. Tax fraud. He's definitely collected a few paychecks from people who've passed on.
Every time you shift, you lose something, though. A little bit of part of you is left behind.
It's true. It usually gets collected, though.
Quill, you kind of come up to this drain, and you see like a drain here, right?
Yeah. Can I peer
And you
through
look-
and see the other room on the other side?
Yes, you can.
Quill's mind starts churning and she starts walking off.
Barnabas retracts the crossbow and holsters it, and he's just gonna walk back down the hall.
What do you do,
Through
Quill?
the trap.
You're just kind of running into the other room.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
She's emerging on the other side, and she starts to peer around and see the other grater here.
Yeah. What do you do?
How can I break this?
Where did Quill go?
It looks kind of
Yeah,
small,
that's it.
Quill.
You don't know where I am. I just suddenly left.
You look around, Sasha, as you've been kind of preoccupied with Barnabas. He's like gone. And Quill, you're kind of small. You're like a small little
Yeah.
kobold, and kobolds are
Yeah.
awesome at like going in the sewers and going around tunnels. You know what? You could probably squeeze right through there. It's small enough for you.
I look over my
Quill can.
my shoulders.
Nobody's there.
Sasha's pissed.
I go over here, pick up
Yeah.
the torch, and I come back and I layer it right on the top of the grater,
I'll
and
reveal
then
the
I
other side of the
slip
room.
right through.
You slip right through.
Sasha yells to Waverly. Waverly, where's Quill?
They went this way. Come on.
You weren't watching? She was supposed to stick together.
They went this way. Come on.
The others can't get to here. We're alone.
The body hangs in front of you, Bernadette, just like one of the dolls in the shop.
Bernadette's just standing next to it, waiting for Barnabas to pass.
Barnabas walks out next to the cadaver, just grabs it by the shirt, unhooks it, and slings it over his shoulder. Personal good separated.
What'd you say?
Personal good separated.
Yeah, now we gotta find this girl. I thought
Waverly's gonna turn around and say, maybe it's for the best we leave it here for now.
we made it this far together. We might as well just stick together.
As I'm in the skin of the cadaver you're holding.
Let's go to Quill real quick. I heard you Quill talking, and you say something.
Well, she just like feeling accomplished.
I knew it. I knew there was something back here. Nobody can come through here. It's just us, Vanek.
And she takes out her whip and peers at it as she strolls down the hall.
Be careful. What's that?
I will be careful. What?
As she looks over her shoulder.
And as you're walking down the hallway, you cautiously make your way deeper in the haunted crypt. Your foot catches on something hard. Looking down, you realize with a jolt, you stumbled on a pile of bones. Suddenly, the bones begin to shake and shift, and two skeletons rise up before you. We roll initiative for everybody.
Oh dear.
She's already running away.
As you hear Quill scream. Oh, and
No, actually,
you
she
step
can't
on
scream.
Oh, you can't. What happens if you? What happens?
2 6s and a 5.
If
What
she
happens
starts
if
raising
you-
her voice.
What happens if you step on a giant trap? Make a deck save.
Oh fuck. Arcane
the trap
reflection.
is a-
So I give myself +4 to the roll.
Okay, it's just a dex roll, buddy.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep the same initiative count to simplify things, guys.
Oh, damn, that was a 21.
I would
Okay,
have changed position anyways.
Dex.
I'll
Yes,
move
okay.
Waverly up first, though.
That's 12.
12, you pass, but you take damage of 2d8 damage. I'll tell you the damage right now. You take 14 total, so 7. As you
7?
step
Okay.
off the trap and you see the two skeletons animate, roll a d20. If you roll high, you get away. You step over the trap, kind of farther away. If you roll low, you step towards the skeletons. Roll a d20, please.
Okay, D20.
Oh no.
And that's a
Roll
12.
high, so you stumble backwards, and the whip says to you, Be careful, I told you. Waverly's up first. Did you hear a scream, maybe, I guess, down the hallway, or no
Did we
scream
roll
at all?
initiative?
Yes, I'm just saying that we have the same initial count. Waverly's up.
Where? I don't know where he went past this point. I kind of lost him at the corner.
What do you do, Waverly?
Perhaps he went to go open up the crypt.
She would not be that foolish.
Well,
Would she?
you know what they say about kobolds.
What do they say about kobolds?
They like to take shit. I'm gonna move this up here.
Oh,
Be
no,
my
she's
turn.
been rogue.
Yeah. Skeleton's up. Skeleton, the trap has been activated. It moves around the trap and tries to get at you.
Oh no.
Will, let me pull it up.
Yes.
Actually, with the short sword. Rolls an 11, so it misses. Quill's up. There's
Yep,
two skeletons.
okay.
You see them both out there?
Okay,
There's one over
I
here,
see
too.
one of them. Oh, there. Okay.
Mhm.
Misty Step. Because I leveled
Okay.
up.
Where do you want to Misty Step to?
Back to the crater.
Okay.
So, actually 30 right here on that tile.
Yeah. Move your character.
Okay.
Nice.
And I peered the skeleton, and I just crawl through the crater as fast as I can.
Are you saying greater or great?
Greater. Yeah.
Is that what they say in Deutschland? We just
No,
call it a grate, right? It's awesome, though. I like
Okay, great. Sure.
it.
Okay,
I like it, man. I like to call it a
have more
grater.
movement speed.
Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, you can move a little bit further, right? Do you want to move like another... Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Cool. Skeleton warrior's up. It claws at the grate. It can't probably move through. I'll make a d20 roll. I'd probably have to roll pretty high for it to crawl through. And I do roll pretty high, Quill. It crawls through using double movement and dashes up to you.
Oh no.
Bernadette's up. I rolled a 15.
It was like holding her glasses and just sprinting.
I don't. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I just walk up because I don't think Bernadette would have heard the scream. So she's following
Yeah.
Waverly.
Yeah.
I love it.
Whenever Quill screams, she
Sasha.
just like,
Yeah.
but nothing comes out.
Yeah, I'm technically still behind Barnabas. I'm just walking, but I'm at the back of the party. But I'm just walking.
Sasha's up.
All right. Well, same. Like Sasha really can't do much, so she's just gonna. Did Sasha hear her little scream? No.
You probably hear the pity patty of her footsteps.
If you were to move full 30 feet, you would see it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move. Yeah.
Is that a little
See.
jackal in there?
And I look over and I kind of just yelled to you first of all, like I told you.
To who? Because
You.
Will.
okay, because you could also be yelling to Waverly.
No, Waverly's behind me. I'm yelling at you for
Okay.
leaving the party.
You see this body a little bit more than bones and a few scraps of cloth and armor chasing after Quill. You wonder why it hasn't fallen apart yet. And that's when the skeleton hand twitches and tightens around the hilt of its sword as it chases after poor Quill. You move up, though, Sasha. That's, I think that was that just a move for her. I think she can attack the
That's just a
skeleton if she
move.
wants. Yeah, roll to attack it, Sasha. And you have to tell me if you want to use your sharpshooter thing, right?
Yep. I'm trying to.
So you
find
have
it.
to announce it if you want to do it before you make the roll.
Oh, I do believe the skeleton has half cover.
That's fine.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter with sharpshooter.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh yeah, right.
She
I think I can use my planner still, my warrior my planner.
Yeah, you bonus. Yeah, roll it up. Roll to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll to attack. Roll to attack. Roll. Okay, so you're gonna do sharpshooter. Roll it up.
Yeah, so the sharpshooter give her -5 to the d20 roll, but +10 to the damage.
I did my longbow again. Did I do it right or no?
Yes, but you miss unfortunately against the skeleton.
Oh, stupid skeleton.
It blocks. It's wearing basically light armor, right? Or a Gambinson.
If I miss, I don't get the second attack.
You do get the second attack. Roll it up.
Okay. 17.
Roll damage. Sasha skillfully loads her crossbow again. But see, you do.
This is a longbow this time.
Longbow? Oh, you swap to a different weapon? Nice.
Yeah.
You draw your elvish longbow out. You snipe it. How do you destroy the skeleton, Sasha?
I just shoot it, and then it kind of just turns into dust.
And you see it scatter its bones. And you look behind you, Quill. You still hear the other one, like, coming after you, right?
All right.
Barnabas is up.
All right, Barnabas, now knowing that there's a commotion, is going to dash here, 10 feet there. Oh no.
Evil Waverly.
Wait, did we ever use that advantage that we got?
I think so.
Yes, we did. Barnabas did.
Okay.
Okay, what else do you want to do, Barnabas?
Saying that there's not a danger, Barnabas is just gonna end his turn.
Leader's up.
Just chilling.
Bleeder still has Long Strider, so he's
Yeah.
going to have the zoomies moment and go 30 feet here as movement, dash to here, and then bonus action, dash to here.
Plus 10 walking speed. Nice.
And he's just gonna stare down Quill as he starts to.
Ready in a gallop.
He's getting ready to charge you.
Oh, Waverly's up.
Overly sauntering around the corner, said, Was that little jackal trying to open the crypt, huh?" Look around it and we'll see me like, "Oh look, yep, I was right, called it."
You might have been right. But there was a
That's-
skeleton.
That's my turn.
Skeletal
There was a
warrior
what?
kind of moves up. I'm going to move up with him. He'll make the roll. Let's see if I can get through. He crawls through with a 15. But he can
There's a
he
what?
doesn't. There he goes. I'm going to say he moves up to here as you see another skeleton come behind you, Quill. Quill's up.
Quill just runs straight into Bleeder. Collides with him. Yeah, she's just like. Okay, so what happens here? Would you say?
You fall on your ass.
And then
Okay.
they kiss.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
Bleeder
Okay.
is
Bernadette's up.
an immovable wall.
Okay.
It's just like this hunk of iron. Bernadette's up.
Guess I'm knocked prone, huh?
Yes.
Do I see the skeleton?
Not from there. I'm going to say you move up a little bit more and you can see it right there.
That's
Kinda
fine.
looks like-
I technically don't need line of sight. I just need to know he's there.
Kind of looks like Bleeder is eating Quill's foot.
I'm
No.
gonna cast Chill Touch on the skeleton. That's a 19 to hit.
Roll damage.
9 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, I do believe it has resistance to that, doesn't it?
It does not. How do you kill the skeleton?
Oh.
Accidentally, as I throw the blast out, she hears like the sound, and she comes walking around the corner and kind of looks around, and Bernadette looks at the pile of bones and, oh no, and she'll walk up and pick up the skull.
Bleeder has bitten down on Quill's foot and is just dragging her like a dog chewing on messing around with a chew toy.
Quill's arms are just like she's just being dragged.
Didn't I tell you to stick with us?
Bleeder has now bitten onto your tail and is running around the room with you.
It's very
Okay.
comedic.
I put the
And he throws you into the wall.
Whoa!
Okay.
perhaps we should all stick together. I'm gonna start ritual casting the. Actually, it doesn't matter. Skeleton. I put the skeleton head in my bag.
Did Bleeder hurt her?
I mean, yeah.
Well,
But just
why'd
one
you,
point of damage. That's
why
fine.
did you come back in here?
One
Were you
thing at a
trapped in the
time.
tomb?
My glasses. Mm.
You look at your black glasses, Quill, they're cracked.
Aw,
Waverly, maybe you were correct. Wait, Waverly's gone.
I Oh my gosh!
You look at Waverly. Waverly just stares back at you. Me, correct?
I'll cast mending on Quill's stuff.
Barnabas is gonna take a knee and examine this grate. This is where the skeleton came out of, right? That's what you saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of thin bones. It's, there's enough to crawl through here if you're kind of small or, thin like a skeleton probably, but someone big like you, Barnabas, would have a hard time. Make a investigation roll. And as Bernadette, you take Quill's glasses, you begin to you say the incantations, because it takes about a minute to cast a spell, right?
30-20.
Quillset just follows up
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the things are like attached to her horns behind her head.
Yeah. Bryn, I don't care.
This
And
is
you
humiliating.
just rub your finger across it, and you see the glass kind of reverse crack, like cracking of ice almost, and it reforms. You see the crack just beginning to slowly go away.
So I'm still holding the glass, and since I currently have Quill's undivided attention, perhaps we should stick together. I put the glasses back on her face.
Quill is looking very beat up.
Cool. You after you put your glasses on, you now have a very perfect view of Bleeder seeing you do this, and he is charging towards you again.
I'll
And
pick
he
up.
just-
I'll get in front of Bleeder and Quill. Just go, no.
Yeah, but Quill just looks around.
Bad
Barnabas.
dog.
If you
Yeah.
did that, Bleeder kind of plants his hooves down and just kind of goes from a frontal charge to like a frolic, and then just lands on you gently.
Hey,
Yeah.
Barnabas. What temperature does metal become malleable?
Depends on the metal.
This metal.
I can assume that this is just some kind of copper iron composite, right?
Yeah, you ting it a little bit.
I don't think I like Bleeder.
I don't think Bleeder likes you either. Are you hurt?
How bad do we want to
I mean, yeah, but I'll handle my own. Do you have some band-aids?
I cast Cure Wounds first level.
It's not a matter of picking it up, I say as I roll the dirty 20 on that investigation check. It is a matter of applying leverage. I'm gonna wedge iron pitton into this, and I'm just gonna tap it 3 times, and the iron pipe the iron composite pipe just kind of bends, and I just yank it out.
Quill, you heal for 5.
Okay, thank you.
If I removed these bars, would it be easier for us to crawl through?
What do you do, Waverly? Because you see another
We-
one there.
Waverly puts back his alchemist fire because he was gonna just blow up the hole with grease and alchemist fire. He's like, I'm gonna let Barnabas do his thing.
You're like that guy in Game of Thrones with the wildfire.
Yep.
Barnabas, you take the pittance and you take your hammer and chisel. These are kind of rusted. This tomb is quite old. I mean, for iron to get this old, it must be centuries old. And you knock away all of the things, and you're able to crawl through if you want.
Yeah, Barnabas will take charge. He'll, like I said, he already holstered his crossbow, but he has his. He took out his hammer and he has his shield down. He's just gonna army crawl through it.
What does Bleeder do?
Bleeder runs into it a few times before realizing he has to squat a little bit, and then he just kind of finagles himself through it very awkwardly,
We
kinda like
follow
a-
Barnabas through.
like a dog sleep running through it. So you just hear a prolonged screeching metal noise as he drags himself across the stone ground. Where's Bleeder? There he is. Shit.
I wanted to do something by myself.
Quill opens up.
How'd that work out for you?
She doesn't answer. She just looks away.
There was a
Well-
reason I told you to stay with us. I'm not trying to be a bossy person. You can't. Like, what are you gonna do?
Well,
Barnabas lowers his head through the grate and just. "Grr."
I thought I was clever enough to handle myself.
You are clever, but this place is extremely dangerous.
There's booby traps everywhere. All right, can we all crawl? Can I crawl through there?
We'll just stares
Yeah.
at your chest.
Just go
I'm gonna
burn it.
sh-
I take offense to that.
Booby trap.
I informed the party that it was clear to pass.
Yeah.
So we all can
Well,
just go through there, obviously, right? We can fit.
You guys go. I'll handle the backdrop.
No,
Absolutely not.
I actually go back through the grate. The
No,
other
no, no,
side.
no. Before you were thinking about it, but Bleeder has beaten you to the punch, and he has bitten onto
Okay.
Coil's tail, and she is dragged into it, like from The Exorcist, being dragged into the shadow. She's clawing at the ground, but there's no resistance.
I look
Actually-
over at Bleeder and I just go, "Great minds think alike."
She's just flat on her ass, just being dragged back into the room.
Bleeder
Well,
imitates chewing cud and then spits something out onto the ground. It's
Cool
black and
doesn't even
viscous.
try to like get away, huh?
Wait, does he spit me into the fucking trap again?
No. He let you go. He let you go. He let you go as soon as you got out of the crate.
It was a threat, though.
You're next, Bernadette.
Will just takes her tail to her, like she's mad at him.
Very well. I'll go through.
Waverly, what do you do?
I'm gonna shift.
What do you shift into?
I'm gonna shift into an owlin. I'm gonna shift into flutter.
I don't know if I have an Allen in this one. I know one of my other players played one.
Use Kinku. Kinku
There it
close.
is. Here's a picture of Flutter. Chat.
Nice. Really small guy.
View.
I'm going to just change your model back to Waverly for now. I don't have a
Yep.
really small model like that. It's awesome.
Little feller.
You're a tiny little
Describe what he looks like.
A small little snow owl.
Oh my
Tail,
god.
Little brown hood on.
Adorable.
You can
Do I
just
know
like
this?
walk.
Do I know
You're
this
so
owl?
small, and you can just like walk right through the. You just like don't even have to get on your belly like the other players were doing. You can just walk right through. You know.
Hey yo, my name's Flutter. Hey.
What?
Oh, hey.
What is that?
What was the guy you gotta do to get a worm around here? You know what I'm saying?
This is the owl talking?
Yeah.
Sasha,
Will tends
why,
to press his attention to open the doors.
Sasha,
That's-
why is your
I
pigeon
don't
talking?
think President Station can do that.
I don't think Sasha. I think they said I don't know him. Waverly, do I know this owl? Okay. I just go like this to Brenda. I'm like, listen, I don't know what this is. This is new to me.
Barnabas still has his Warhammer and shield out, and he's going to push the door open with his shield.
We should catch up. I avoid
open
the
the-
trap. I know it's there. Nope.
You open the door. You see some like broken furniture,
Mm.
and it leads into another room, perhaps another doorway.
Careful for traps, everybody.
I'm gonna, as we're walking, I'm gonna try to keep an eye out for traps.
Old cups that have gathered a lot of dust, cobwebs, spiders, scurry. Barnabas, you swear you hear something like scurry off. Old cupboards and things, long since rotted out.
Will wanders up on the broken table and tries and hand up at the things on the wall.
Can I just slap Quill's hand? You've done enough.
Okay, do you?
Yeah, I slap your hand. I tell you, you've done enough. I want you to behave.
Barnabas is at this
behaving.
point just kind of holds his hand out to the party and walks over with his shield out in front of him.
I'm
Is-
always well mannered.
Is
Nobody's
this-
gonna miss these things.
Is this where the dwarves found the artifact, or is that somewhere else? Did we only come here because of the necromancer?
This used to be an old dwarven mine. There might be something worth taking back here.
Waverly, you could help me. Just hand one of them to me.
Wait. There's a Waverly kid. My name's
Uh,
Houdini.
Houdini.
Houdini. Yeah.
Impossible! I killed Houdini!
No, Houdini.
Sasha,
Yeah. What's up?
your friend is weird again.
This is God. What's happening now?
He wants a cup.
I don't know who done it.
Quill, you want a cup?
Acting weird.
What?
The owl wants a cup or Quill wants a cup? Who wants a
I
cup?
want it.
I want
She
to
like points up at it.
Haven't you
It's
guys
my
seen
cup.
Indiana Jones? You don't just pick up random treasures.
It's my cup.
This is not treasure. This is a bottle. It could be
Listen-
valuable though. It
Hold
looks
on,
old.
wait. I heard bottle. Is there something in the bottle? Quill, go ahead, grab a bottle. Let's see what's in it.
She like just jumps.
I'll
And then
pick her up.
it looks
I pick-
over your
I pick up-
shoulder, just giving you a incredulous look.
Puppies!
I picked Quill up to
Okay.
reach the.
What is this?
I try and look for a label.
You look
Gotta
at
be careful
the
opening it.
see some armor and weapons laid out here, a great sword, but there's something wrong. Barnabas, Leader, and Bernadette. They're made of bone. And in the great sword's hilt, you see a symbol.
That symbol being.
Do these look dusty? Old? Or are these
Very
new?
old.
Old. Okay.
They're like what Barnabas found in the other room, damaged beyond repair. It's something's wrong, Bernadette, right? The runes on them that you can faintly see in the torchlight. It could be magical.
Barnabas is just going to cast Identify on it.
Which thing do you cast Identify on?
The great sword. You said that's the one with the runes on it, right?
Yeah,
Or do all of them have runes?
with the symbol I just linked there. It's a skull with a crown on the skeleton's head.
I will identify this.
As you identify it, Bernadette picks it up. I'm sorry, not Bernadette. Barnabas picks it up, and Barnabas makes a charisma saving throw.
Do I have to touch it? Do I? Yeah,
With-
fuck, it is a touch spell.
With advantage, though, because... Oh, no, that's fine. Sorry, not with advantage. Roll just a regular roll.
No, it's with advantage. I use inspiration.
Got everybody excited.
Okay, roll it. I was looking at...
Whoa.
Someone gave you disadvantage, though. So we'll
Two
only count the...
19s.
We'll only count the first roll as when explosion, your roll doesn't help here because Barnabas rolls like a champ. You feel it. You try to identify. You take the pearl out. You touch the blade. It stings a little bit, and you just immediately feel something bad, and you drop it.
Perhaps the things that we find here are best left alone. Are you okay?
Flutter's curious, and he's gonna go look at it.
I will stop him. These appear to be made out of bone.
Barnabas is gonna reach into his utility satchel, pull out a long piece of hempen cloth, and drape it over this great sword, and just wrap it in it. And he's just gonna let it slide into his bag of holding.
What are you doing?
Gets sucked in to the bag of holding.
Seems a lot of show just to grab something like this. I'm gonna reach for a sword.
You got a sword in your hand now?
Does anyone stop me?
I already tried once. If you do it again, it's natural selection.
I want you to grab the sword.
Or do the rest of them have the same markings on them?
Not all of them. Some of them have been worn down. Hilts are missing, damaged. Some of the bones are cracked, shattered into pieces.
I just pick up the small owl by the scruff of his neck before he can grab it.
Woohoo there, buddy! Whoa!
I hold you in front of my face. Do you want to go
I thought
into
you
the
said
bag?
poo-poo. Sorry.
Type of bag.
I just open up the bag of holding. You see an infinite void of darkness.
Maybe not.
I'm asking the owl.
My eyes squint.
Has anybody asked the owl who they
Put
are?
me in, Chief.
His name is
Please
Houdini.
do not touch the cursed weapons.
What do you know about that?
I touched it. It is very bad.
Yeah, but you are not skilled in the arcane.
Yes, I am.
They are also made out of bone, and isn't the symbol of the darkness a skull?
No.
No,
Okay.
it's a different one.
There's also
I-
a skull symbol on it, which is pretty telling.
I wish to cast Identify onto one of the marked weapons.
My brother in Christ, I just did that.
Oh, okay.
That's how I just told you it was cursed.
I thought you picked it up and you got stung by it.
Yeah, by casting Identify.
I'm gonna shake myself free.
No, I'll let you go. I
I'm
won't
head-
put any resistance.
I'm headed to the door.
Let's just go.
Don't let the bird out.
I'll push it open.
Oh, I forgot. Bleeder was standing on a chest.
I'm gone.
All right.
Oh.
Waverly opens the door up. Waverly, as you kind of go through, you like peer down the hallway, and you see a huge amount of rubble blocking a tunnel. Boulders fill it up, and you see another door over here.
One of us would like to open the chest.
What's down this way? Another door.
The chest
Houdini's
is
gonna push open this door.
open the
too.
chest. It's empty.
Hey, there's two doors, guys. We gotta decide.
Oh man, and they went through the trouble of putting a morning star in there too. Oh well.
It's empty.
Sorry, map designers.
Waverly, are you still an owl or are you a Waverly again?
I'm still no for now.
All right. Barnabas, there's a door down this way.
I should have realized I shouldn't have brought my best clothes for this.
Barnabas sees this door. He's gonna push the handle. Is it locked?
I'm gonna have it is not locked as you open it up, but Quill, you kind of step forward out of instinct as you touch the whip. You know, make a perception roll.
Okay. Yeah, cast message. What is it? Five.
Feel something.
Panic, what is it?
I feel something.
You do? What
You
direction?
feel it? I don't
Where are you
know.
heading?
Scary.
Closer?
Somewhere there. Close by. Part of
Seems
me.
important. Let me in first.
No.
Please?
You open it.
Barnabas?
You are quite small, Miss Quill. Quite frail.
I handled myself back there.
Barely.
Do you not trust me?
Not with this. I push the door open.
I grip the whip a little tighter.
I still have my shield out in front of me.
As we're like starting to file into this door, Bernadette will like fall in a step behind Sasha and kind of reach out and like kind of grab her arm. Sasha, and she kind of like pulls everyone. She pulls Sasha to kind of like step away just to not be too loud to everybody else. There is something wrong with Barnabas.
Noticed. I know I was only gone for one day, but was he that sad about not having my presence around?
Well,
Did he
no,
not sleep well without me?
Guys, it didn't want to be here.
I think the fight with the giant was hard.
Was it because the giant was bigger than him?
I
Because
got bigger than the giant, actually, but we're not going to get into that.
Okay.
I
think
cast
it is-
enlarge. Thank you very much.
She wasn't there.
I think it is because it almost killed us.
So are you just gonna stand there?
I mean, I'm looking into this room and I see that it's caved in, right?
Exactly.
I'm going back here a little bit just so
I just peek into the room, notice
And I
that it's
just
caved
leave.
in, and I turn around and I close the door.
You just left me.
I'm apparently I'm up on the wall. Give me a second. There you go.
You're on the wall.
The tunnel's collapsed.
I grab the whip a little tighter.
Don't you feel
I
it?
don't trust that.
Something. Don't you feel
I'm
it?
pushing through the door.
Bernadette, how can we fix him? We need to help him.
Hmm.
Think we need to go home.
Yeah, I don't want to. Let's get out of this place. Glad you guys drew me a cool little map to this lovely adventure, but I'm good with go get some more leftovers. I think he had
I
some
do.
more of that pizza.
I do a high whistle to try to get them. Their
Let me
attention.
go first, Bob. There may be traps.
Sasha, I am glad you are here. And I'll start following Barnabas. Are you alright, Quill?
Could I make some investigation checks to look for traps while I'm following behind him?
Yeah. I'm going to go back to Quill, though, because I was kind of talking with Quill for a second. What are you doing, Quill? As you open the door,
Well-
Bernadette kind of follows behind you just to make sure you're not getting out of eye shot.
Yeah. Quill's just looking around
26.
and trying to see if there's anything. Well, Vanig was the one who felt this, so I'm just trying to like go off of his lead.
Is it in here?
You ever lose something? Have you ever lost
But yeah,
something?
she actually is talking to herself, so Bernadette, you will definitely see this.
Yeah.
Have you ever lost something, Quill? That you were supposed to find?
No, not really.
Left something in a place that you forgot about?
Should we go back to... No, we should wait for the others.
It's like
And
you
she
forgot
turns around and walks back.
Oh, hey. Hi.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
She clears some blood from her nose.
How hurt are you?
I'll make it. Don't worry about me.
You gonna be okay? Do you need me to carry you over? We're not leaving you in this room. We gotta find the others.
Will just gives you an incredulous look when you address her small size.
Yeah. Come on, small pint. Let's go find the others and see where they are.
Sure.
Gwen,
I
thank
was
you for the
just about
gifted
to.
sub.
After you. And I pull my hand out for Quill. I'll take the back of
Yeah,
the
I was
group.
gonna say, Bernadette, don't let her behind you.
Waverly is gonna shift back at this point. He's gonna just like kind of crawl. There's gonna be a puddle of skid behind him.
Oh, more grates.
Waverly, what was that way? What was that? Anything over there?
Didn't.
Well, we've done this before, so we can do it again.
And I want to try and crawl through this grate.
Wait.
She's
I
gone.
gotta
Already?
grab your leg.
Oh yeah, she's already slipping through. Only her tail is like behind her.
Bleeder instant transmissions to your location and grabs you by the tail.
I missed a step on the other side.
Oh
Well,
god dang it.
So
he ain't that magical of a goat.
I vote. I vote we have two options here. Maybe 3 if you want to get creative.
Let's hear it.
First
Right.
option, we can open up the thing that Bernadette was trying to open up earlier. See if it opens up some sort of passage.
Or death.
But it'll most likely release something evil like it did in the first temple. Second option, we could just go home.
Then what's the
Pretend we never
third?
knew. We can blow this place up.
Third option is we let Quill go and we go home.
We could blow this place up and say the temple was destroyed when we got here.
Or that the necromancer destroyed it.
I think that is also an option. We could take note of whoever has been down here, obviously, and cave off the entrance to this place to make sure that whatever evil is locked away in here stays locked away.
I vote for
support
3.
that. I vote for 3 as well.
Oh god, good
Oh.
damn it, Quill.
Bernadette just walks away and she goes back over to the main doors where the sarcophagus was while they deal with Quill.
If Quill wants to escape, he can do it. He can
Well,
be
we're
locked in
gonna
here.
leave and blow this place up. You're gonna hang out?
So there's no room here on the other side, nothing to reveal.
Nothing to reveal. It's like caved in. Maybe a sewer passage there was at one time, but not anymore.
Okay. She emerges a little bit later. Okay.
Oh, that's right. We had to go to the center room. Never mind. Bernadette's just waiting here for you guys.
Guys?
Don't open it. Who are
Lock.
you?
Barnabas.
Guys, are you back here? Hello? Hello?
Does Barnabas start walking up towards the sarcophagus?
Yeah.
Barnabas, what are you doing?
Oh. I'm just gonna stay inside the crate and see what you guys are doing.
Barnabas
Can I
is
just like grab Barnabas by his arm and just be like, we're okay now. Let's get out of here. Let's leave.
I want to do something.
Don't do it.
Bernadette can prepare a spell.
Don't do it.
I don't want to do something.
What do I have? Rope? What can I do?
I kind of did this without your permission, Ass, so I'm gonna ask this now before I come up with an idea. I have a bomb in my inventory. Would you allow me to keep that?
Sure.
Here?
You're all gonna see me reach into my satchel, and I'm gonna place a cylinder object on top of the thing. I pull out
Your fingers just touch it a little bit. It's cold.
just pull my fingers back, and I have a string in it that I start to unspool as I walk backwards.
Well, this doesn't look good. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go this way.
As Barnabas, you turn, you see Bernadette had a spell prepped in her hand. As you turn and look at her, she's
As you're prepping the spell, Barnabas or Waverly's gonna put his hand on your back, Bernadette, as we're walking out.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to swipe your journal.
Hell yeah.
I rolled a 20.
Oh yeah, my passive's 11. I don't see shit. All right, I will send it to you.
So Sasha's leaving with everybody else. We're all running out of here, correct?
Yep.
And I turn around and I go, "Where's the is Quill?"
No answer. She definitely heard you.
It's just such a moral dilemma right now because she doesn't give a shit about anybody, but
Believe her
guys are
instant
growing on
transmissions
her.
to your location.
I just
The eyes are becoming red.
Waverly,
We gotta go, Solsha.
Waverly, we have to. I can't.
Solsha, we've gotta go. and I'm gonna look you right in the eyes. Charm person. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh. You need to get your way, huh?
Of course.
I have a -1.
The next PC roll is with advantage. Roll with advantage, please.
Ooh.
Rolls a
I got
19 on the
18.
first one. Roll again with advantage.
-1 and 18. What?
Yes.
Get an advantage this time?
Yeah, roll it with advantage from Trist.
For sure, an 18
One
passes.
It's okay. We'll
Yeah.
count the first roll.
Wow.
13.
Holy hell.
You pass.
She resists. You feel this like ability of like compulsion come over you, Sasha. Kind of maybe what you felt with Bernadette with opening the crypt, and you resist it.
I just like shake it off. I'm like, no, we have to get her too. Like we are a group now, and I can't just let people fall. Just find her. Just get her, Waverly.
You see Bleeder. You see Bleeder kicking against the grate.
If you tell anyone I turned into a fucking pixie, I swear to God I will end you.
And I kind of just like stand taller, and I go, "Excuse me."
I want to
Okay.
turn into a pixie.
Okay, guys, stop. Stop. I'm here.
Oh, thank God.
I was
Bleeder
watching
walks,
you.
Bleeder walks past Quill and just
We
kicks
get to
him in
be
the
a
shin.
pixie.
What?
Bleeder walks past you and just kind of kicks you in the shin.
I walk up to Quill and
She
I
kind of saw that coming.
pick her up. Are you gonna try to get away from me? Because I'm picking you up.
You just pick me up like a cat. Just
Yeah, I grabbed
hold
my
on,
back
hold
by
on,
the
hold on,
collar,
hold on.
and now
Let me
I'm
try-
walking out with you.
Let me try something real quick. Bleeder, after kicking you, is actually going to stop and just kind of kneel behind in front of you, with his rear facing.
To get on?
Yeah, you are a small creature. He is a medium. You can mount him.
Hey,
Steed
Quill-
unlocked.
Quill looks at this, doesn't trust it, but she sees the invitation and she takes it.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
That was the other option. It was either getting carried out by Sasha or fucking getting on this goat.
Bleeder with his expeditious retreat still on. Zoomies out with unnatural speed.
Okay, well, holding on to one horn and like, whew,
if you'll
there a
finish
timer
with your
on this
kumbaya, we should probably leave.
Is there a timer on this bomb? I'm just thinking.
No, I haven't even ignited it yet.
Okay.
Do you want the body? If you want it, go get it. If not, we're leaving it.
How do we get out?
Bleeder,
I'll get it.
Bleeder, yeah. Thank you, because I just realized Bleeder can't pick up two things at once. He is oriented with one thing at a time. He cannot do multiple. He is not a multitasker. All right, Barnabas is going to unspool it. How far away from my? Did I get it? I could go a little bit further. Right here. All right. Barnabas unspools the thread to right here. He's going to take a knee and pull out a box with a little hand crank pump on it. He's going to take the crank, put it in there, screw it on, and he's going to pop something out, and he's going to tie the string to it, and then cut it off.
Bernadette's just standing next to you. Where did we leave the body? I thought, is this in the intro over here?
Yeah, it's behind me.
Waverly's running out of the building.
Waverly left Sasha?
He has made his intentions extremely clear.
Sasha trying to find her way out.
I want to get a little bit further back with that.
Let's take a step back.
Sasha, have you done any interesting reading lately?
oh,
Yeah.
well, that's pointless.
Not really. You want to read something to me?
I plan on reading something later if you were interested.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Let's get out of here first.
Barnabas stands up, makes sure he has everything with him. He hoists the cadaver over his shoulder, and he's going to plant his foot onto the ignition and stomps down. It makes a metal cranking noise, and you hear fizz as the string ignites and it starts to travel down.
I cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. I will immediately run up ahead to this point Where's the exit?
Yeah, we're at it.
We're at it.
It's just
Okay.
dark outside.
We've been trying to find it.
I have the body with me.
Okay.
as you
actually,
light the fuse, roll a d20.
Oh gosh.
See what happens.
Sure. Natural? Nope. 7.
You hear this
Natural
hu-
7.
You hear a huge explosion go off. A bunch of dust goes in as the crypt caves in.
Are you in it? Did I find the exit?
As the dust cloud comes out, Barnabas would grab Bernadette by the shoulder and just kind of pull her to the side as it just shoots out the debris.
Vanek, I had the strangest feeling that we weren't supposed to do that.
Waverly will hold his cloak over Sasha's face so the dust hits her, but he'll stop after like he realizes we're far enough away. Like, yeah,
I'll go
Barnabas
over and
is-
I'll close the door.
Barnabas is gonna let go of you. I think I wanna go home. He just starts walking down the steps.
Did we at least, like, check the body?
we can
The
ask
body's over
questions
my
in the
shoulder.
cart. Let's go.
Well, I don't think there was anything left for us to find here.
There was an arcane focus. I know that.
Oh well, I'm thirsty.
It
As,
would not
as,
have done well
as,
for you.
as Barnabas walks past you, Quill, he's gonna look down at you, and this is the first time you've seen contempt in his face. You're a very greedy woman, Miss Quill. Don't let that characterize you.
Quill just looks up as she's addressed,
Let's go home.
rolls her shoulders, and continues.
Let's go, Sasha.
As we
As you-
are walking away, Bernadette is just going to turn and unleash some spells, cantrips or spells or whatever, above here, just to try to start collapsing this doorway. And then once they get through here, she'll do the same thing with this arch and just try to destroy as much of the entrance as she can.
I'm not greedy. I don't have anything.
Fine,
She like
okay.
grumbles as she walks down.
Once we get in the cart, Waverly's gonna slunk in the dark back corner, kind of turn away, throw up his robes a little bit, and we'll start reading the journal.
So
Sasha, we're getting in a cart. Is that what we're getting into?
that's what we're
Yes.
doing.
All right.
Uh,
Waverly, you notice Sasha's walking a little bit. She does like a little trip. Something falls out of her person, and it's a little charm on a necklace, and you notice it.
Well, I'll stop and pick it up. What is it?
You know what it is.
Sasha, you dropped this.
Didn't drop anything.
What are you talking about?
Wait a little pocket.
Are we heading home?
Barnabas hitches the horses, feeds
Yes.
them, and hops into the seat.
Waverly will peek up through the front back of the cart once Barnabas gets set down and everyone's situated. And he'll be like, "Hey, Barnabas, happy birthday." And he's going to hand you the toy that you gave him on his birthday.
Barnabas grabs the horse.
Thank you for saving me. I'm gonna duck back into the cart.
I sit by Waverly in the little dark corner by the book.
I thought I had daddy issues. That's what I say to Sasha.
And then I'm like, show me. What do you mean?
Well, I just found this in the rubble back there.
What is it?
I don't know. I'm guessing the scramblings of a madman.
We kind of do like our own little kid tent and like pull your hood over us so nobody can see us reading this book in the dark.
And I have Bernadette's journal.
Yeah.
I say, and meanwhile, Bernadette doesn't notice this because she gets up in the front of the cart with Barnabas and just sits next to him. Probably just quietly for a good amount of time, but eventually she'll just pull out the skull of the skeleton and just is looking at it. Just kind of sits quietly next to Barnabas, contemplating this skull in her hands.
Barnabas is going to, after it gets close to sunset, Barnabas is going to pull the cart to the side of the road, and before they start to set up camp, he's going to pull Barnabas to the side. Just a little bit away from the party. They can see us, but they won't hear us.
Can you give me edit access? Waverly's gonna make an entry.
It's a PDF.
Oh.
So message me what it was and I'll
Okay.
write it in. Yeah, it's a handwritten thing.
Are we all settled in our cart?
Yeah, Quill is at the back of the cart, just tending to her wounds, her bruises. She's looking a lot more purple rather than blue.
I'm giggling in the back of Waverly.
Is it close to nightfall? DM?
It is not. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, so I'll save what I need to do until after we need to pull to the side of the road.
Okay.
For the night.
Okay, so Sasha, let me know if you want the PDF as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But Barnabas is just gonna crack the whips, or crack the reins, and he's gonna start driving us home.
What do you guys do? Or do you guys want to wait till camp is set up?
What I need to do, I have to wait till camp's set up. But let's see what everybody else is doing in the cart. There's shenanigans going on back there.
I will say there.
Just Sasha giggling in the back.
I'll say there is something else you guys find like on the front in the journal, and I'll send that to you now.
Well, Krill is just tending to her bruises. That's it.
The sword, I'm sorry, not the sword, but the whip speaks out to you, Quill, and it says, I feel like we lost something.
I do too. I don't know what we should do from here.
Like a piece of you was just lost and never can get
Piece?
back. Like a piece of
I'm
your
sorry,
soul.
I couldn't. My soul?
Well, it feels like that for me. I
see.
try to speak in ways that you can understand me, Quill.
Yeah, but I had the wrong idea. I believe it was in the crypt. That the thing that we just left behind. But it's too late now. I'm sorry I couldn't get to it. Sorry I couldn't help you.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Well, this is ominous. This is nothing I know about. Charisma?
Yeah.
You fail, your soul's
21.
obliterated.
You just feel this deep feeling of loneliness come out from the whip.
Oh, loathing. Hmm.
Yeah, like loathing. And, you know, it's, you feel this disappointment.
I'll do better. I will do better.
I am better. I am
No response.
better.
Does anybody else want to do anything before we set up camp?
Bernadette's
Waverly
just-
is just scrying at this point.
Are we just trying to decipher what the hell this journal's about?
Bernadette, since you are next to Barnabas the entire ride, you do notice the further and further away they're getting from the temple, the more relaxed he is. Like he was rigid the entire time he was there, but now his shoulders are a bit lax. His demeanor's a bit more calm.
I will say for you too, you see that the journal is not like a bunch of bound documents, but it is a series of pages, and a lot of these pages are yellowed and dirty, and most of them, they're like over probably 2/3 of this, you can't even read the writing that is on it. It's only the first few and then really the most recent ones that are actually visible, and that's what's actually written out. This thing is really old, and every single entry appears to be a letter. And I don't think Bernadette would say anything to Barnabas. She just kind of sits quietly until he speaks to her, but she's just looking down at the skull.
Do you take occasional glances, like,
Yeah,
just see what he looks like, what he's doing?
yeah.
Eventually, you do start to see he just a steady stream of tears going down his face.
If I see that, I'll just reach over and just put a hand on your arm. She doesn't say anything, but just sitting next to you.
Your white
He keeps
pale
his-
hand goes on to his green skin, right? And there's a stark contrast in tones.
Barnabas keeps his eyes focused on the road, but he's gonna gently place his hand over yours and just hold you there for a few minutes before letting go.
I think as that happens, Bernadette looks down at the skull, looks over at Barnabas, looks back at the skull, and then just puts the skull away. Do you think, how many hours do we travel?
Just a few before rest sets in. Barnabas, you set up camp for the evening. What do you want to do?
Before Barnabas begins cooking and while everybody else is setting up their own tents, Barnabas is gonna ask Bernadette to follow him. He's gonna lead her away from the camp, just by like maybe 50 feet out of earshot of everybody, but within eyesight.
Okay.
Bernadette, I don't think I'm cut out for this adventure thing. I almost saw you die today. I almost saw everyone die today. I felt lost, even for that brief time. Scared, lonely, angry. I don't normally feel these things. I'm not used to it. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I think I just want to go home. And he's gonna reach into his pocket and gently grab your hand and place something into your hand. And I
Go down.
want you to come with me. He'll take his hand off, and you see a ring in your hand.
Does
What?
Sasha see this?
If you're looking, we're within eyesight, but not within earshot.
What is this?
It's it's a ring, a band. It's meant to signify a close bond between two people, and I'd be honored if you accepted it.
She immediately puts it on.
It's a perfect fit for your ring finger.
I rolled an 18 while this is going on to sneak the journal back onto Bernadette's person.
The journey.
Add a spell refueling ring to your inventory. And name it Barnabas's proposal. Bernadette, will you come home with me?
This is too cute.
Of course I would.
You see Barnabas smile for the first time at all today.
Is she made of wood?
Who are you talking to?
I see this happen. I lean over to Sasha and I say, she says, of course I would. Waverly turns to Sasha and says, she would.
What are you talking? What are they doing? What's happening?
My jokes are just go over your head.
Man.
I think Bernadette kind of like looks at it for a moment and then does like a wait. This oh.
So Sasha wasn't paying attention until Waverly was making jokes. Then I look over and I just kind of rush over. I'm like, what's going on, guys? This is weird. What is that? What is that? What is that?
You really like handed Waverly's face, she like pushed him back. It's like, oh fuck, I could have fucking moved.
What is it?
Barnabas is turning from green to red all over. It's a gift, Miss Sasha.
But like friendship ring, right? What is it? Tell me.
It's
Sasha's tapping her foot like this. It's her foot.
It's whatever she wants it to be. It's a gift.
Glad I helped save you guys. I'm just gonna go in my tent for a little while. I'll be right back. I have to do some light. I have to just go over here. I have to just.
I think she is upset.
Barnabas just kind of hits himself in the head. He's like, "Nice shooting, idiot."
I guess this means I won't be leaving.
Would you like to leave?
No. You are home to me, Barnabas.
Barnabas is just gonna kind of awkwardly, like how two siblings would start a hug out, just like reaching out to pulling back, and eventually he wraps his arms around you and just says, "We'll make it as comfortable as possible for you."
So guys, just real quick, when Sasha's running away right now, she just like goes, she's like, yeah, I don't even care anyways. It doesn't even matter. And I run over and I grab Waverly by the chest and I kiss him. And then I just let go and I run in my tent.
That's what we've been waiting for. Yes. and And then Barnabas's secret plot finally took fruit as he fulfilled his status as Waverly's wingman.
You see, like, Waverly, like, shift, like, 12 times. He goes to, like, a Goliath, to, like, a Minotaur, to, like, to Greg. He's like, what just happened?
He's like, you're just every time you shift, you're yelling at each other like, "What the fuck just happened? I don't know."
Ultimate existential crisis.
He's like shell shocked. He's like falling to the ground. He's like trying to like hold himself up.
Frothing from the mouth.
Oh,
He's like, "What the fuck just happened?"
He's gonna settle on Aquarius. He's gonna slide into the tent.
We just hear a Moto theme song in the background.
She's gonna pull out the loot. You're gonna hear as she enters in.
Quill, what do you think about this? As the companions seem to be finding their own, you look around. There's no one for you.
Well, Quill is just sulking in the wagon by herself still. But after a while, she would actually just taken a page from a book and started to draw a map to this place again. Because maybe she will return.
What I'm going to do is, as our adventure sort of comes to a close, I'm going to go around the table and ask each player maybe a conclusion about their character. Something that a direction they have gone or where they want to go. Their story leads in a way, maybe away from the Misfits or somewhere else entirely. The decision is up to you. I will start off with Waverly.
So Waverly, and I'm gonna imagine that relationship with Sasha is going to fester and bloom. And he's actually gonna take her to the woods just outside of Barovia, as close as you can get to Barovia, because Waverly likes to live dangerously. And he's gonna propose to Sasha.
Does Sasha accept?
So the thing is, if this would have went one more, the thing that Sasha dropped when she was getting into the wagon was a little charm that Waverly gave her as a child that she secretly loved and kept on her person, which nobody could ever see because it was hidden, because she's a tough bitch and she won't let nobody in. So she didn't want Waverly to know, and that's why she always pushed him away, but she knew that was her one person. So she sees him propose, and she looks around so nobody sees her say yes, because she can't show feelings. Gets teary-eyed, and she pulls out the necklace and shows Waverly that she's had the whole time, and she accepts. Her whole thing was, would she ever find real love? She had it all along, people.
Do you retire from your adventuring days with Sasha?
Oh yeah.
I don't think we retire though. I think we go harder.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of like scandal in our life. We're gonna overthrow a small shop.
Yeah, Sasha and Aquarius are not done.
Yeah.
Do you guys go around performing throughout Warren?
Oh, of course, yeah. We're huge.
Absolutely.
We're famous, yeah.
What is the name of the troupe?
Oh,
I'll let that one up to Waverly.
oh, we're the Wicked Winches.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I will now go to Quill.
Hmm.
What do you do, Quill?
Well,
As
Quill
the Misfits
would,
seem to go their own separate ways.
yes. Following when she get that letter from the Lord Commander, she would have up and left the next day. No farewells, only a letter left on the kitchen table with a coin and a candle next to it, just reading thanks for the time. And she has returned back to Stormbrook until she will be called upon again especially by her companion.
You start your own library up?
Yes.
What's the name of the library?
The Great Expedition.
Is it a big library?
No, it's probably at the size of your average garage until it expands. So right now it's small, nobody knows about it, but it is steadily growing.
You've recently heard that the Queen, Nona Vigil, is overthrown the Iron Links. Trade is beginning to flourish, and slavery has been abolished in Stormbrook. A heinous practice, but you hear its practice still has traveled out in High Pass, as the forces of darkness there have mustered and reclaimed the city as their own, under one name, Lilith Nazette. Let us go to Bernadette.
So, what happens to Shirebrook over the next few years?
Unknown.
Well, that's going to affect what I say.
Well, just make it up.
Okay.
Whatever you want it to be, Bernadette.
I think Barnabas and Bernadette return to the Willed Pony, and they begin building up this shop together. And Bernadette no longer sleeps in the cupboard on the shop floor.
Mm.
And they never go out adventuring again. And as some time passes, Bernadette's behavior gets a little strange. She talks about wanting to go back and check on father. And I guess, is that something that she ever does?
Barnabas. Do you let Bernadette go look for her father? And do you go with her, maybe?
Barnabas doesn't own Bernadette, and Barnabas has sworn himself to her. I would like to put this out there. He would definitely try to make he would reattempt the proposal while they're actually alone, so he has time to like read in the mirror, practice the speech. All right, let's go. He kindly asks for the ring back and then gives it back to you.
Oh my
As
God.
another
Yeah,
proposal.
yeah.
This time getting on the knee because he forgot to do that, and then he does it.
And this time she actually understands what he's doing.
Yes. And no matter what his response is, what her response is, he will never leave her alone again. So if she decides that she wants to go look for her family, that's more than enough reason for him to go with her.
Can I
So
ask for
yes.
like a bonus thing? Can you guys describe what your children would look like?
Quill.
Could you have children?
I
It
don't
looks like
think
Quill.
actually they could.
A human construct and an orc.
They look like
Machine.
little pinatas.
So I guess DM do they ever find
I mean, magic could be involved, but
do they ever find her father? Or where
Does-
the workshop was?
Does Bernadette and Barnabas get married? Is there a
Officially?
ceremony?
Yeah. He would have invited the Whittlefix to. He would have invited her over to his hometown, and the gnomes would have had a glorious celebration of matrimony. The great grandpappy Whittlefick would have been crying his eyes out, seeing his little boy Barnabas growing up so fast. There would have been a glorious feast that would have lasted a total of 15 minutes.
Good.
As everybody in that town are ravenous gluttons, which is partially why Barnabas left, so he can start giving them money to afford food. But after that, he would definitely Yeah, they would have been officially married.
Bernadette and Barnabas leave to go look for her father in the workshop. But as they say, that is an adventure for another time.
Hey.
And I think as she goes off with Barnabas, this would have been a couple years after they're married. Bernadette traveled through a lot of the lands of the darkness in order to get here. She, in the journal that Waverly and Sasha found, she refers to things that she found as burned bones, which are the burned villages that she passed, and the orcs with the shadows in their eyes. And I think if Waverly or Sasha were ever to go by the Whittled Pony, they would learn that neither one of them made it back. That they're still out there somewhere, and they were never heard from again.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I'd like to point out. Barnabas, before leaving, officially relinquished ownership of the shop to Miss Elise. So she is now the sole proprietor of the Whittled Pony.
And Miss Elise would see Barnabas every so often.
You psychopath! How dare you? Do this to me. She is a sweet,
Well,
innocent.
you know what's good
tiefling.
about that? It's that when Barnabas shows up at the shop, he lets me and Waverly stay there for a while. It's really
It's true,
odd.
yeah. It's
We
great.
have somewhere to
Rent free.
stay.
Rent free. We're gonna eat.
no.
It's really nice. We go hang out at that bar that me and Aquarius hang out.
Shirebug is like one of our primetime spots. I tell you what.
We have
Oh
a
my
free
God.
stay. We stay there often.
Christ.
Once in a
Did you guys have
while,
fun?
Waverly swipes a toy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'd say the ending was suitable for the characters. You know, at least in my eyes.
Quill.
Yeah.
Quill.
No.
Quill, you the wizard. Did you seriously try to engage in melee combat this session
Yes.
without
I did.
an actual
Quill
plan?
was like, I'm bored.
I wanted to go in and like just like snatch the arcane focus and like spin it up. Thank you.
You are small.
You have a
kobold.
-1.
Did Bernadette read Waverly's entry?
Oh, let me get. I started.
What?
I have
yeah.
never had instant regret ever as fast as I did typing that in my life.
Oh, you
Hold
wrote
on.
it in the book, and then you gave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave
Yeah.
that
Oh,
to
you
me.
gotta read it to everybody.
It
now.
was
Yeah, read it
What was
out
in the
loud.
book?
oh god. So, yeah, oh god.
Good.
All right, I
And
will.
immediately after I wrote this, Sasha kissed me. So
All right, so I'll read a couple of the. I'll read a couple of the letters. So most of the letters that were in this book were addressed to Father, and they just talked about what she was doing during the day. Save for 2. One which was addressed to Barnabas, and one that was addressed to Waverly. And now this new entry. So you want me to read what
Is that
Waverly
page
wrote?
12? Which page is that one?
Let's read all 3 of those. I'm actually curious to see what they are.
Okay. So most of these are stories about what Bernadette was doing before the event, before the campaign started, and then the first one was written in response to session 3, which was the temple. Dear Barnabas, today the darkness came for you and said a lot of lies. I don't understand why people were afraid of the darkness before, but now I think I understand a little more. It takes, it corrupts, and it changes. You are not those voices. You are not what those voices said you were. You are not mud or violent or anger. You are Barnabas, a brilliant creator of beautiful toys. Please do not let the darkness take you, but please do not be afraid. If it becomes too hard to keep it away, don't be scared or feel regret. If the darkness takes you, then I will follow you and bring you back to the light. You are my friend, and you are kind. Love, Bernadette.
Bernadette writes more human than she speaks.
Mm-hmm.
Very
and then,
proper.
Yeah. And then to Waverly.
That's the end, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Sasha didn't even make the book.
I didn't run out of sessions.
We're finishing the
You were-
campaign, Diver.
Yeah, she's gonna get the actually the next letter after our little talk.
You could you could ad lib my note after you read everybody else's.
Okay. And then the other one she wrote as response from the last session. Dear Waverly, I do not much care for you, but Barnabas gave me a different perspective. Perhaps you really are just lonely, and I can understand what that is like. I have also found that people who have other people that care for them means they have something good about them. I think there is good in you, at least Barnabas and Sasha believe so. Do not take their good faith for granted. I could see how lost you are when we had to leave Sasha behind, and you still fought to help us, fought to save us, when you didn't have to. Maybe that's a start. Barnabas says this group feels like a family. I hope that continues to include you as well. Sincerely, Bernadette.
Well,
What?
the family's disbanded.
What was
Yeah.
the extra entry? Where'd it go?
It's in. He DM'd it to me because this PDF is handwritten notes, so you couldn't type into it.
Okay.
Oh my god. So then you are Waverly. Dear Bernie, a wise
Bernie.
a wise mage once told me broken people don't hide from their monsters. Broken people let themselves be eaten. My actions may be perceived as unsavory. I steal, I take, and I lie. It is easy to write that off as bad, but that is how I protect those for whom I care for. Sasha is all I've ever had, no matter how hard I try. I can never win her heart. There is always someone better than me, always a bigger monster. By embracing our flaws, we can fully accept ourselves. Do what makes you happy, do what makes you feel good. Life is a gift. Don't spend it trying to please someone else. If you do, you will end up like me chasing a dream. You have potential, don't squander it. Life is such a crude bitch. Take what you can from it and help those you can along the way by any means you see fit. Waverly.
And then they kissed.
Yes.
And then the entire thing just got upended. He's like, "Oh shit! I did not get it."
And then I step off the cart.
Yeah, and I
Now
think
first, the kiss though, that was like it was way after that is when I let him in a little bit more. Okay, just so you know this, I
yeah.
kissed him just to just do it in front of you guys and.
I do think if Barnabas and Bernadette are still around when your guys get married, if we're invited to that, Bernadette gives you back that letter, not openly, but as your wedding gift.
Oh,
Barnabas
I don't know. If we have a
Barnabas would have just ran up to Waverly and bear hugged him while he was bawling his eyes out. Oh, I'm so happy.
Waverly doesn't cry. Waverly doesn't cry.
But before the wedding, Sasha would have walked up to Barnabas and went, "Hey, last chance."
I appreciate it, but I think I found the one.
She had to. She's never lost before. She doesn't like it.
And I just, I put my hand over your shoulder and gesture towards Waverly.
I think you make the right choice.
Yeah. And now that I'm getting married, remember that first night in the tent when Sasha told you that she didn't want anything to do with you? Orcs were gross. That was me. Great to have you here, buddy.
So at this point, Barnabas is a little bit more personal. He's a little bit more. He's gained the whole 2 levels of extroversion. He just glares at you, walks over to you, wraps you under his arm, and starts noogieing you.
Oh, you little rascal.
So I guess
We
Yeah, he
had
just
one
said-
pot of ascending stone. What about
Yeah.
that?
Oh, I can make sending stones. I've been able to do that.
no, says Bernadette still has the half of the stone.
Before we separated, I gave every one of you a sending stone.
Did you?
Yeah, that's how we all got invited to Waverly's and Sasha's over extravagant wedding.
That's how you guys got invited to the wedding.
You must
Cool,
have snuck that in her backpack before she left then.
I will say Quill.
We rented out a whole town for the wedding. I'll tell you the name of it.
Oh god.
Go on.
I will say Quill. Do you ever talk to us again?
And then
There's
we
a
had our
good
honeymoon.
chance she will not instigate it, no.
We rented out Sparkletown for our wedding. The entire
Nice.
town of Sparkletown.
But she can't be
Was-
contacted. Yes.
You can't be contacted. Okay, well, just so
She-
you guys know, we rented that town, but we had our honeymoon at the toy store.
I'm sorry, what?
Y'all are gone.
Yeah.
Y'all are having y'all's honeymoon moment, and then the door just crashes down, and you see Barnabas T-posing. Excuse me.
Barnabas
throwing
and
grease.
Bernadette come home and like, why is there grease all over the sheets?
I kicked the door down, and I just I unleashed an unholy amount of grease upon him.
I am mean.
What happened to Bleeder?
Yeah,
he
Where's Bleeder?
he evolved into Mega Bleeder. He is now a large goat,
And Midden?
and now has 4 horns,
Oh,
and
shit.
can and one shots giants. Or
Ben
so
got
he
eaten
does.
by the owl bear that we think.
Yes, the
Neglected.
Hooter.
Owlbear is still our pet. He is a difficulty to manage, but he loves us and we love him.
He's a violation of our HOA.
If the government found out we were keeping an owlbear as our pet, we'd be hunted.
Gotta pay your taxes.
Barnabas. Nobody went into that secret room in your house.
Good on them.
Mm.
That would have been
That
very
was a missed
bad.
opportunity.
Was that the room?
Me and Sasha probably have. We've done it in like
We
every
have.
room at
We
this
definitely
point.
have went
Yeah.
in there a couple of
Yeah,
times.
but it will probably have been cleaned out by then.
Sometimes twice.
Yeah, when in the same hour.
If y'all
Yeah.
if y'all didn't do it before Barnabas left with Bernadette to go find her parents, then y'all don't get the.
Was that the Barnabas 50 Shade of Grey room? What was it?
It's
I'll keep it a secret for now.
I didn't want to.
Let's
That's
just
okay.
say, let's just say that even the most timid of people have temptations.
Thank you, everybody, for watching the stream. I'm going to go raid Maggie RPG. She is playing the Masquerade. Thank you all for watching this adventure.
Raid.
And we'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much, Diver.